Eh bien, bonjour tout le monde, ici Trong, et on se retrouve sur le Game Award pour la Gamescom 2023 qui commence dans exactement dans ouais voilà 20 heures. Donc là, ça sera, il y aura un pré-show dans moins de non, c'est un problème. Ah oui, j'ai coupé le truc. Voilà, si je coupe ça, pas trop le faire. En moins de 8 minutes, 20, voilà, bon, ouais, 9 minutes, on va dire. Alors, avant toute chose, j'ai pas mal de choses à dire. Alors, pour commencer, donc je tenais à mettre un petit respect à Microsoft pour avoir, voilà, comment dire, signé un contrat avec Ubisoft pour mettre donc un contrat de 15 ans pour voilà que Ubisoft puisse intégrer les jeux Activision Blizzard dans le Ubisoft Plus parce qu'il faut dire ce qu'il dit, hein, leur abonnement était pas très rentable. Et il faut avouer qu'avec Call of Duty, qui est un jeu que beaucoup de gens y jouent, ça pourrait leur être utile. Donc voilà, c'est quand même un petit respect de leur part. Et j'ai envie de faire un petit coup de gueule encore à la CMA, hein, les régulations britanniques. Hein. Franchement, ces gens-là, ils servent à rien. Faut les changer. Faut virer tout le personnel et franchement, ils mettre des mecs un peu plus sérieux parce que voilà, ils demandent encore une enquête. La CMA nous demande encore une foutue enquête. Franchement, ils sont pénibles. Ça devient chiant. Attendez, je vais quand même couper vite fait l'écran pour voir un petit truc, pour voir les commentaires et tout ça. Hop là. Franchement, mais faut les changer ces gars-là. Ils servent vraiment à rien la CMA. Donc voilà, un bonjour le chat et tout ça. Hein. Donc j'ai que mon ami Big Pipeman était aussi en live. Qui faisait pareil. Le Steve, tiens, il est en train de filmer la Gamescom aussi, le Steve. Donc attendez, voilà, on va remettre. Je vais. Hop, voilà. Hein. Donc la CMA, vous servez à rien. Franchement, Microsoft devrait. Même si ça foutrait les boules aux Britanniques, Microsoft devrait se barrer du marché anglais. Franchement, rien que pour ça. Et comme ça, les Britanniques, ils s'en prendront à. Qui Bah, ils s'en prendront à la CMA qui sont casse-pieds. Hein, et je reste poli parce que j'ai envie de dire autre chose. Donc, voilà, c'était tout ce que je voulais dire. Les petites news, les petits coups de gueule et tout ça. Bon, je vais couper le son de ma voix. Hein, pour profiter de parler avec mon ami Big Pac-Man. Hein. Donc, voilà. Et je vous laisse profiter de la Gamescom.
Welcome to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 pre-show, coming to you from my couch. I brought in the cat bed back there. He's not going to show up. I'm Kyle Bossman. I'm your host for this pre-show, and I realize a confusing thing about this is that the Opening Night Live pre-show is not live. This is pre-recorded. If you don't believe me, watch this. All right, we shot this days ago. The purpose of this pre-show is just to provide you with bonus trailers, interviews, general tomfoolery to pass these remaining minutes that lead up to the big show, Opening Night Live. So, cannot think of a better way to kick this thing off than with a brand new trailer for Streets of Rogue 2.
Welcome to the City of Dreams. Where anyone can get a fresh start. Where a corrupt president enjoys a bit too much power. Well, sometimes you just have to go rogue. But remember, there can only be one president. Welcome to the streets where anything is possible. Streets of Rogue 2 is an immersive open-world sandbox dialed up to 11. Be who you want. Write your own story. And you can do all of it with friends. Streets of Rogue 2 is coming to Steam in 2024. Add the game to your wish list.
Great to see you back. Now, for this next part of the pre-show, I was hoping to talk to you all about something incredibly boring. Psych. Here's some more trailers.
Take me forward, no matter the danger. Passenger is lost, so is this world.
I wanted to give our people one last hope. A champion to defeat this calamity. I am sorry to push that fate upon you, Lisvanger.
This place is beautiful.
Hello, sister.
Kel, is that you?
This is not quite how I imagined our reunion, Ima. You should not have come here. There are dark forces at work in these forsaken lands.
Let me help you, brother.
Leave now, for I still care about you.
Kel, brother, listen to me.
Enough!
Now, I realize even this far into this show that you might think I'm just some guy who hijacked the broadcast, and I don't blame you. So to prove that this is all legitimate, here is the host of Gamescom Opening Night Live himself, Jeff Keighley.
Hello, Kyle.
Jeff, We're now minutes away from the opening night live beginning. What sort of huge announcements should we all be expecting to see?
I think you can expect to see a lot of great games on stage. This is not a show driven by huge, shocking, surprise, one more thing announcements. When you really think of the history of ONL, we've always had kind of meteor looks at games that are announced in the show, and that's sort of continuing that tradition this year. There will be a few cool announcements throughout the show, but generally we're showing like a lot of really big games because this has been an amazing year for games, and the next 2 or 3 months is especially going to be insane with so many releases. So you will see new stuff on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Alan Wake, so many other big games that are coming out later this year. But yeah, primarily focuses, as Nintendo likes to say, primarily focused on, announced games coming in Q4 or 3 or 4 or something like that. So yeah, I definitely would set your expectations that we are not going to shock and awe you with surprise announcements today.
When you say meteor, though, that to me implies more than just a trailer.
The good news is when you're not just announcing games, you can also showcase, gameplay. And that's the constant battle always happens where people want some CG teaser for a game coming in 5 years. But then they also want to see real gameplay and real games. And like, you're going to see 10 minutes of Modern Warfare 3 tonight. You're going to see, gameplay on a bunch of other games, and like real in-game footage because these games are close to release and almost finished. So that's kind of the advantage, that I think we can go a little bit deeper on some games today.
So actually, it's one of those things I miss about E3 was when they would just have like a long stage demo. It's just like, here's the game, we're playing it right now.
Yes, and that's what, like, those old Call of Duty demos at E3 were always great, and we can't do that stuff at Game Awards to do super long gameplay demos. And here we definitely can show some raw footage. We have lots of trailers too, but yeah, I think hopefully people will see an in-depth look at some games that they're looking forward to. 20-30 games will all be there. It's a big show and lots of gameplay to see.
Have a great time at the big show.
Thanks, Kyle. Your show's a big deal, too. We love having you host the pre-show, and I'm excited to be on stage for Open Night Live in just a couple minutes.
Holy moly. That was a good interview. Let's all take a minute to cool off now with another brand new trailer. Thank you, Endzone 2. I've always said this. Any video game trailer with a bus in it is going to be good. You can't prove me wrong on that. And if you are just joining us, welcome to the Gamescom Opening Night Live pre-show, where we're just hanging out on my couch, watching some cool trailers and pre-taped interviews with Jeff Keighley. And we're not even halfway through all of the trailers I have to show you, so let's check out a couple more.
I look like a fucking tour guide.
I see you're settling in to our wondrous Azoria. Working the land, equipped with kindness and creativity. You found a cozy place in this community. With companions by your side. knows what you'll accomplish. Add a drop or two of magic. And set off for adventure. Will you reveal the heart of our magical island? Pre-order now.
I'm so sorry. Those two trailers kind of blurred together for me. Which was the one where you killed that guy and then stuck up your middle finger at him? It was Bulletstorm VR. Got it. Thank you. So this is my third time hosting the Gamescom opening night live pre-show. And already we've developed a couple of traditions. One, general awkwardness. And then two, the top 10 reasons to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023. Number 10, there's just something nice about seeing a futuristic, shiny, reflective black stage with absolutely no streaks on it. Number 9, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Number 8, the big games you already know will be good. And then the number 7 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live is the weird games you never heard of before. I like those weird trailers. Those to me tend to be slightly more interesting than the sure things. Number 6, Sonic News. Jeff Keighley is showing up to Gamescom Opening Night Live with Sonic News. News about Sonic the Hedgehog. And let me tell you, there's no way it's bad. Whatever it is, it's not going to be bad news. This would probably be number 1 for me, but I'm trying to be objective with this list. Number 5, the raw thrill of a developer saying we can't wait to share more. Number 4, Alan Wake 2. This game's coming out in October and they haven't shown too much yet. I expect they're going to show something kind of big tonight. Number 3 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023. It's free. Number 2, Tekken 8 and Mortal Kombat 1. Officially speaking, I cannot rank one of those games higher than the other one. So if I have to put them in the same box, that's a powerful box. And the number 1 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 is that hands down this is going to be the best Tuesday night of the summer. And please don't be like, nah, not true. I went surfing on a Tuesday. We don't care. We're talking about all of us combined. Collectively, this will obviously be the best Tuesday night of the summer. Because they know how to party on a Tuesday in Cologne, trust me. And do you know what else sounds like a party? The 7th Guest VR. So let's watch a trailer for that.
Old Man Stauff built a house and filled it with his toys. 6 guests came one night. Their screams the only noise.
And what about the rumors?
Eleanor, they're just that. They're rumors.
Stauff has spent his fortune wisely. Never mind the smell.
Bit dreary in here, don't you think? Burden. Maybe you've seen me on Broadway.
Regrettably not.
Oh, I'm bored. I'm going to the kitchen.
Wait! We shouldn't go walking alone.
This is a game, nothing more. One of us is going to win that prize money. I say, every man for himself.
Nothing but queens.
Apparently, there's more to this than I thought.
No one came out that night. Not one was ever seen. But Old Man Stauff is waiting there. Crazy, sick, and mean.
So one of my responsibilities as a pre-show host is to pop up in between scary games. If you have 2 scary games back to back, there's a big chance the audience could become unnerved and uncomfortable. So I'm here now to give you a chance to catch your breath, provide a nice comforting voice with a nice comforting face. And now you are appropriately comforted. Next, a scary game.
Just do what I say, Roman.
My favorite part of that whole thing is when he's in that dank bathroom and he shines his light into one of those toilet stalls. And like the girl from The Ring is standing there and the guy doesn't move a muscle. He just straight up does not react. That's like my ideal video game hero. What a guy. Anyway, as you could probably tell, I'm not German. So our producers thought it would be a good idea for me to educate myself properly on some Gamescom culture from an actual expert. From IGN Germany, here is Anne Wernicke.
Thanks for having me.
Anne, I'm so glad you're here. I have so many questions for you. What is the best way for people all around the world to keep up with what's happening with ONL and Gamescom?
There's an official Gamescom live stream, and it programs in English and German. It's done by IGN, so that's the way to not miss out on the stuff that's happening. If you're in Cologne, though, and can attend Gamescom, you just go on Saturday and Sunday to Gamescom Festival. There's stages there with musicians playing. There's food trucks. There's like human social games where you have to be like in a soccer table thing. It's fun stuff. You should try it out. It's completely for free. So
hold on, what is it? What is a human social game?
You know, soccer table? You play
We're
soccer
talking about
tables,
foosball.
right?
Yeah, we call it foosball. Yeah.
But in this case, you get stuffed into it. So you are like one of the soccer people in that table. You can't move. You just stand there, go left and right, and play soccer like that.
What does Gamescom mean to you personally?
So 13 years ago, I actually started my career in the industry at Gamescom as a trainee. I just got thrown in, and I was overwhelmed by everything, you know. And to this day, it's just awesome to be reminded of that, to go there and see all these people, and I can still talk to the devs I admire there. So to me, it's kind of a happy place.
I have one last important question for you.
Sure.
How do you say world premiere in German?
It's actually Weltpremiere. Pretty similar,
yeah,
right?
I think I could do that.
Yeah, do it.
Weltpremiere.
Yeah, man, that's good. Congrats.
And thank you so much for helping me out today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Kyle.
Have fun at Gamescom.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Now I too am an expert. Please enjoy Eine Weltpremiere.
I do not recognize these markings. They are old.
Perhaps this is one of the great cities of the Age of Myth.
This is no temple of Sigmar.
Hammers of Sigmar! No relent! No mercy!
We must fight on! The banner cannot fall! Warriors of Sigmar, stand with me!
Obtaining this power may end up being the reason we were sent here in the first place. If we can claim it, we can cleanse the Oryx and save our cannabis.
What's ours stays ours. Nothing gonna stop us now.
We do not fear death. Fight on! The dead must rise.
By 2035, we have formed a new breed of elite special forces who are better prepared to manage these latest threats to our global societies. No fear, no retreat.
Recon arrow out.
Using smokescreen. Powering up. Let's do this.
Soldiers, you're depleting their numbers. Try to finish them off.
Hold the line. Here comes the last push.
Shots for you.
Welcome back to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 pre-show, where the minutes are just flying by. ONL is about to begin with Alan Wake 2, Tekken 8, Sonic news, and things I was not permitted to talk about in the pre-show. So, this bad boy, this is about to wrap up. I have one last trailer for you. Here is Homeworld 3.
My name is Imogen Sajet. My entire life has been study, analysis, planning. Today, the galaxy is burning.
Fleet-wide comms open. Attention all personnel. You've each just received a mission briefing. Nothing is redacted, because I want you to know what is at stake. We have been tasked with finishing Karen Sajet and the 5th Fleet's mission. Discover the source of the anomaly and the hyperspace attacks, and stop it once and for all. I know we were expecting a simple shakedown cruise.
Proximity alert. Control enemy strike craft force.
Many of you are feeling overwhelmed,
We've got incoming.
doubting yourselves.
We need cover. Roll over me.
I have no doubt. We will succeed. Whatever it takes to complete the mission.
Enemy strike craft coming in fast.
My name is Imogen Sajet. Now, I must be more than a scientist. I am Fleet Command.
And that is it. That's all I have for you here in the pre-show, which of course means that Gamescom Opening Night Live is now mere seconds away from starting. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here on my incredibly cozy couch. Enjoy the show. Please welcome your host, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Hello, Germany, and hello, everyone watching live around the world. I am Jeff Keighley, and welcome to the world's biggest in-person video game event, Gamescom 2023. Now, this right here is kind of like the opening ceremonies for Gamescom. It's a preview of this year's most anticipated games. We call it Opening Night Live. And over the next 2 hours, you'll get exclusive new looks at titles like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Mortal Kombat 1. But first, we're going to kick things off with the first new franchise in more than 2 decades from a legendary game studio. And to help us step into the vast world of Starfield, please join me in welcoming the composer of the game, Inan Zur, for a very special performance. Maestro. Starfield is ever so close. And Inan, thank you so much for that spectacular performance. Really appreciate you coming all the way for this. It's true, in just over a week, fans will start to play Starfield in early access on Xbox and PC. While I've been lucky enough to start playing it, don't be jealous, I'm not allowed to say anything about it. Yes, exactly. All right, well, guys, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Really disappointed. They're disappointed. That's just so disappointing. This is such a special night for so many developers, and it's really disappointing to see someone act that way. But we're going to move right on with the show. We've got a lot of great games to show you. Really, it's just so sad to me to see something like that happen tonight. We're here to celebrate games in this community and how much they mean to us. So without further ado, I want to move right on with the show because we've got a lot to show you. And the good news, Gamescom, is we have someone very special here who can be here to talk about Starfield. Please join me in welcoming to Opening Night Live in Gamescom for the first time ever, one of our industry's greatest creators, the director and executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios. That's right, Todd Howard, everybody. Todd, thank you so much for coming all this way to Gamescom. We have a lot to talk about with Starfield, but first of all, is this true? This is your first ever time at Gamescom?
This is my first Gamescom, and you were right. You said how great the crowd is here, and it really... and just all the fans that come here for the biggest convention in gaming to celebrate games. And I figured, it is our first new franchise in over 25 years, so if I was going to come, it's for Starfield.
Well, we all welcome you to Gamescom in Germany, and we're all very excited to step into this new world, Starfield, and the next week, early access. Set up for people, why did you want to make this game, Starfield? Why did you want to create a new world?
I think like a lot of gamers out there, we have dreamt of a game where we look to the skies and we can blast off into space and explore. We love to make games where we can explore these worlds. We've done like with the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout series, but we wanted to do something brand new where you could explore with complete freedom in the galaxy. It's a game we've always wanted to play that we think a lot of people wanted to play as well. It's kind of that dream game.
Yeah, I wish I could talk about it, but it's quite an experience, and I know everyone here is very excited to jump in soon. You did bring some stuff to Gamescom to show to fans. I know there's a theater. Tell us, I know you've been, sharing a little bit about the game, but I know there's a lot you want people to discover when they play it. What did you bring here to Gamescom?
Yeah, it's really cool. We've built a 300-person seat theater where we're actually showing the beginning of the game, and you start out as a miner, and you touch this artifact that affects you in some way, where you see a bit into space-time, and then you get to create your own character. Our games are about creating and being whoever you want, and then you're off on adventure.
Yes, let's talk a little bit about this adventure. I know, people have been wondering kind of what the main quest line is going to be after you create your character, which is something that I know. I saw even someone on the internet this week created you, I think. Did you see that? Someone tweeted out a picture. They had somehow figured out.
I see a lot of things on the internet. I don't know. I'm not sure that's real.
Well, the thing is, I think you could literally create, whoever you want and then enroll yourself into this adventure. And tell us about sort of how the adventure starts. What can we expect?
Well, you jump off. You're joining Constellation, which are the last kind of group of space explorers, like NASA meets Indiana Jones searching for these artifacts. But the story goes a lot of places. The game has a lot of surprises that we haven't talked about. I don't want to spoil them here, yes. But really, really happy with how the story turned out and where it goes.
Yeah, it's such an epic experience, and you and your team have done so much for this industry, and the fact that you guys have worked through COVID, building this and coming on the other end, we're so excited for everyone to get a chance to play it. So thank you for all you've done for our industry, Todd. Everyone, Todd Howard.
Thank you. Can't wait for you to play the game.
Thanks so much, Todd. Really appreciate it. All right, well, tonight is largely focused on announced games, but we do have a few surprises along the way. And next, it's time for the global reveal of the third installment in a franchise that is very familiar to Gamescom fans. Here we go. That's right, Little Nightmares 3. And joining me now are Corley and Lucas from Bandai Namco to tell us more. Lucas, thank you so much. It's great to have you back here at Gamescom to announce another Little Nightmares.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, it's really great to be back. We're very excited to announce Little Nightmares 3 tonight. The franchise has a long history with the show. I mean, that's where we announced the first 2 games. So for us, it was definitely the best place, best show to reveal Little Nightmares 3 to the world.
Well, we appreciate you bringing us this news. It looks incredible. Corley, I see we saw 2 characters in that reveal trailer. Can you tell us a bit more about them?
Yeah, sure. Hi, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here to present you Little Nightmares 3. So yeah, as you have seen, we have 2 characters, but now you have 2 players as well, so you will be able to play both in single player or online co-op if you want, and face your childhood fears with a friend.
Now, I saw a lot of cool new places in the trailer. Can you tell us a bit about sort of the setting for these 2 characters?
Yeah, so our 2 new characters are Lo and Alone. They are trapped in a place that we call the Spiral. It's a cluster of disturbing places, and they will have to work together, survive in a world full of dangerous threats and full of delusions. And they will also have to find a way out of the nowhere. So yeah, I can't wait to have you put your hands on the game in 2024.
Excellent. We don't have to wait too long. 2024. Lucas, I know that's not all because you're kind of expanding the Little Nightmares world with something more. Tell us a bit about that tonight.
Yes, we have one more surprise. So in addition to revealing Little Nightmares 3, I'm very excited to announce our first podcast series. It is called The Sounds of Nightmares, and it's an original story. It's composed of 6 episodes, and we are releasing the first 2 episodes tonight. So you can go on our website, thesoundsofnightmares.com, to check it out, and we hope that our fans are going to enjoy it.
Awesome. All right, well, we're very excited to learn more. Thank you, Lucas and Corley.
Thank you, Jeff.
Little Nightmares 3. Next, it is rare when a new studio reveals footage that takes over the internet. That happened back in 2020 with the reveal of Black Myth Wukong from Game Science in China. Based on the classic 16th century Chinese novel Journey to the West, here is a brand new look at the gameplay of this incredible action RPG. What a great surprise. Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition, an award-winning game on PC, is now available on Xbox consoles today. That's right. All right, next up, we have something extremely special for you. We have one of the most iconic filmmakers of all time in the house. The director behind the legendary films such as 300, Man of Steel, and Army of the Dead. He's come all the way to Gamescom to talk about his new film, Rebel Moon, which is on Netflix December 22nd. Gamescom, please give a warm welcome to the one and only Zack Snyder. Too much. Oh, yeah. Zach, I know you had to come a bit of a ways to get here to Germany. Thanks for coming to Gamescom.
Thanks for having me out, Jeff, and thanks, Gamescom. How you guys doing? This is awesome. Wow, what a great crowd. It's insane.
Now, great to have you here. I know you've been a gamer for your whole life.
Yeah, I've been a gamer, and I love the idea of coming to Gamescom. Was like, that blew my mind, and so we were like, yeah, let's go check them out. And I thought I'd come over here, and this would be a great opportunity to talk about my new project, Rebel Moon. Maybe show you guys something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the world premiere of the trailer, which is coming up in just a second.
Yeah,
here.
just moments away.
Okay, well, let's kind of roll it back, though, because I want to talk about this IP, Rebel Moon, and it's really a whole universe that you've created, and we're going to get into that in a minute. But what was the original inspiration for creating this new world?
Well, I was always a fan of, team-building movies, Dirty Dozen, Magnificent Seven, and also I was a huge fan of this adult illustrated fantasy magazine called Heavy Metal, everything in there just blew my mind. And I really loved how intense it was and how crazy it was and the worlds that it introduced me to. And so I thought, this is a chance. And my awesome partners at Netflix were like, go do it. And so I got a chance to make this movie.
And you've got quite the cast in it. I know Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, Hopkins plays this robot, amazing robot. And it's an insane ensemble. And of course, Sofia Boutella is really the heart of the movie. And you'll see her just kicking ass through the entire film, so it's fun.
And what I love about, you'll see it in just seconds, awesome. But there's even more than just the films, and part of the reason we wanted to have you here at Gamescom is I know you're kind of expanding on the films with a whole universe of things that are going to be, narratively linked to what you're doing with the movies. Tell us a bit about what's in store.
Yeah, we're also super excited to reveal that we're making a video game for Rebel Moon, and the game we're developing with Super Evil Megacorp, and it'll expand the Rebel Moon universe. It takes place right after the events of the two movies, and it really is I've been talking with those guys and really interacting with them. The ideas they have and the way the game's going to expand the universe is just unbelievable, and I'm super excited about it. You'll be able to pick your rebel and then go on missions, and it's one and two players in a co-op, and it's crazy. But we're just starting to talk about a bunch of other crazy ideas inside the game, so it's really fun, and that's coming. So keep your eye out for more.
All right, well, we love it. The films, the game, and more. But let's roll it back to the movie, because we are going to get a first look now at this incredible film, part 1 and part 2, right?
Yep. So this little trailer we put together, a little tease of the universe. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I can't wait for you to check it out right now.
Let's check it out. The world premiere of the trailer for Rebel Moon. Zack Snyder, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
That looks insane. I cannot wait to play that game. All right, well, now we're going to move on to something that is very long awaited, because sometimes good things do come to those who wait. It's been a number of years since we last heard an update on Crimson Desert, the new open-world action-adventure from Pearl Abyss in South Korea. Well, that changes tonight, because the team has prepared a very special gameplay update trailer to share with the world first here at Gamescom. Enjoy.
what's up, Gamescom? It's Ice-T. I've hooked up with my favorite game in the world, Payday, and I have my own special heist mission in Payday 3. And you know I know a lot about heists in real life, all right? It launches September 21st. Here's a world premiere first look.
Okay, so here's the deal. The components are kept in high-security cooling containers somewhere in the storage yard. The clock starts ticking as soon as the components are out in the open, so you need to haul ass to get them to the transport. Take too long, and they'll start to degrade and lose value. Now, do what you need to do to get ready. I'll see you on the other side.
كم مضى منذ رحيلك عن بغداد؟
أعوام لا أذكر مقدارها. كنت أعرف دائما أنني سأعود يوما ما.
لقد عاد للتو من قبل. كنا في المتجر ولذا
قضيت الكثير من طفولتي في هذه الشوارع. لطالما كنت أستمتع بهذا المكان. كنا نتسلل إلى بيت الحكمة في صغرنا أنا وصديقتي نهال. ذكريات جميلة صارت كريهة الآن. قلبي يتألم لما حدث لهم. وها أنا ذا مستتر يتهيأ لإعادة النور إلى أحلك أركان المدينة. إني أبعد نصلي عن الأبرياء وليس عن تنظيم القدماء. لننهي هذا الأمر.
There you have it, Assassin's Creed Mirage, which marks a return to the Middle East for the series, offering an immersive and authentic experience featuring full Arabic voice acting, as you saw in that trailer. You can be transported to 9th century Baghdad when the game launches on October 5th. Big month in October for game releases. Now I would like to introduce you to our co-host tonight for ONL. Please welcome Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine.
Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for having me. And hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be with all the fans here at Gamescom this year. And I have the honor to be your guide for tonight for all those great things happening right here at Gamescom. And if you can't join us in Cologne this year, don't worry. You never have to miss any of the events this week. Just go to Gamescom now to discover what the world's gaming industry has in store for you. And if you're ready to vote for your favorite games, then visit now.gamescom.global and cast your vote for this year's Gamescom Awards. The awards will be celebrated this Friday at 3 p.m. If you want to join the adventure and win pretty cool prizes in this year's Gamescom Epics, then go to the Epics section of Gamescom Now to play the text adventure of the show. You can also enjoy all-day coverage and tune in to Gamescom Studios broadcast by IGN on Twitch or YouTube. Just join the conversation by using the hashtag Gamescom 2023 online. Plus, there will be more announcements from the largest indie area in the world in the Gamescom Awesome Indie Studios show tomorrow at 8 p.m. And later this week, tune in to the Gamescom Studios broadcast and check out the Gamescom Cosplay Awards live from Cologne, Germany on Sunday at 3 p.m. I highly recommended this section. So check out Gamescom Now for all those fantastic features. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jasmine. Well, now I'm joined by the one and only Harada-san, the creator of Tekken, and Michael, the producer of Tekken. You guys have come all this way from Japan to deliver something special to Gamescom.
Yeah.
What do we got, Harada?
そうですね、普段最近はずっとバトルシステムの話ばっかりしてるので、今日は皆さんのために、全く新しいモードの情報を持ってきました。
So up until now, we've been mostly showing off the battle mechanics and new gameplay, but today we have an all-new mode to show you today.
はい、ですね、鉄拳はもちろん今回も、三島サーガを描いた、鉄拳のキャラクターの壮大なストーリーモードはあるんですけども、それ以外にですね、もう特に欧米では、失われてしまったアーケード体験の、ストーリーが体験できる、プレイヤー中心のですね、ストーリーモードっていうのを、最新の AI ラーニングシステムを使って、すごい臨場感のある、ベテランからニューカマーまで楽しめるような、そういう新しいモードをちょっと今日はお見せしたいなと思います。
Of course, Tekken 8 will have the story mode covering the Mishima storyline and the arc that the players expect up until now. But this brand new mode is kind of the story that focuses on you as a player. And it covers the arcade scene, which is a classical atmosphere that people our generation actually got to experience firsthand, but maybe some of the newer gamers out there haven't. So this will cover that. As you progress through that storyline, you'll experience some all-new gameplay that actually has some AI kind of infused learning aspects to it. And it's really exciting, and we hope that you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. All right, well, let's take a look at the brand new trailer for Tekken 8. Thanks, guys.
Going somewhere?
Yes! 戦闘開始する
決めたから英語つけたらcomo son
失敗バジゲッソ
Es hora de entrar
Observa
Hadroch J
Heihachi Mishima is dead.
أريد معرفة الحقيقة
Let's go.
Willst du im Sparring gegen mich antreten?
Yoshimitsu Kendo!
Eat this!
What's done is done.
Kitana.
Forgive me.
¡Bajaste la guardia!
Get ready for the next battle!
There you have it, Tekken 8 coming in January 2024. All right, I'm now joined by Shelby Carlton and Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer because on November 10th, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 arrives, and today you guys are going to be the first audience in the world to see some raw, real gameplay from the campaign. Dave, Shelby, welcome to Gamescom. What can you tell us about Modern Warfare 3, Dave?
Well, first of all, Jeff, it is awesome to be here. Modern Warfare 3 this year is the complete package. We're shipping 16 multiplayer maps, all from the original Modern Warfare 2. These maps have been modernized with new gameplay and features. We also have open world zombies. This is our largest zombies, This is our largest zombies offering ever, and for the first time, it's set in the Modern Warfare universe. And of course, this year we are bringing a huge innovation to the Call of Duty campaign.
Yes, let's talk a bit about the campaign, Shelby. Makarov, I know, is going to factor into this. See him over there. Tell us a bit about what is the storyline? What can we expect from the campaign?
Yeah, so for the first time for Call of Duty this year, we're doing a direct sequel. You know, Modern Warfare 2, they asked a lot of interesting questions in their story, and Sledgehammer Games is so excited to work with Infinity Ward on the campaign to answer some of those questions and to bring you Modern Warfare 3. And one of those answers, he's standing right behind you. Yeah. He is Makarov. He is our infamous antagonist. He is cold, he is calculated, and he is trying to bring the world to the brink of war, but not if Task Force 141 has anything to say about it. So we are just so excited to get this campaign into the players' hands.
All right, well, we are going to see a playthrough of a campaign level. But first, Dave, I want to talk about something new you're doing, open combat missions. What are those?
So Call of Duty is known for epic cinematic stories, as Shelby talked about. And this year in Modern Warfare 3, we're introducing a new innovation to the Call of Duty campaign that's going to allow players to interact with that story like never before. We call them open combat missions. Open combat missions are player-directed. They allow the audience to play the game the way they want to play it. So if you're like me and you like stealth, you can go in quiet, you can equip, suppress weapons, complete all the objectives without the enemies ever knowing you were there. But if you want to go in loud, you can strap on armor plates, you can go in, hit the enemy head on, and open combat missions will support it. You can leverage vehicles, you can leverage tacticals, lethals, you can even use your favorite kill streaks in campaign. Wow. Now, open combat missions are really important to our campaign story, and they're gonna work seamlessly with those epic cinematic missions that Call of Duty fans know and love. And tonight, we wanna show you an exclusive first look at one of these epic cinematic missions.
Okay, set it up for us, Shelby. What are we going to see? This is the start of the game almost, right?
Yeah, so this is a sneak peek of the very first level of Modern Warfare 3. This is called Operation 627.
All right, check it out. Here you go, Call of Duty at Gamescom first. Thanks, guys.
Alpha team clear. Heading to surface.
All teams, eyes on target. Phase 1 complete.
Charlie copies. We're set.
Roger that. Moving to phase 2. Patrol boat 2 o'clock. Get under. Stay tight. Roger. No movement. Next up. Good hook. Let's get up top.
All teams, Alpha's in. How copy?
Solid. Relay went clear.
Moving to Mark DZ. Stand by.
Nods on. Iostrobes on.
Hold.
Drop him.
DZ clear.
3-1. Kill the leg. Alpha to Bravo 1. Marking with IR. Confirm visual.
Visual. Bravo inbound. All teams. Bravo's on deck. Pushing up.
Alpha to Charlie. You set? Affirmative. All teams green to go in phase 2. Check.
Roger.
Moving interior. All clear.
Descending stairwell. South side.
Nods off. Be advised. They got a bird up.
Movement in the courtyard. Looks like a prisoner transfer.
Not our guy. On me. Hold up here. All teams, Alpha's in position.
Copy. Bravo set.
Charlie, good to go. Roger. Fire in the hole. Stand by.
3, 2, 1. Execute. They're taking the bait.
Light them up. Hatchway. On me. Move. Pop the hatch.
Let's go. Stay close.
Bravo. Alpha's in the tunnels. What's your status?
Outside the control room. Waiting on you.
Copy. At the gate. Stand by.
All teams, let's roll thunder. Bravo, pull the plug.
Roger. Blackout in 3, 2, 1. Execute. All teams, Bravo's got the keys. Alpha, you have 1 mic before the lights are back online.
Copy, Bravo. Kick off the riot.
Roger. Opening blocks 1 through 4.
1 to Bravo 1. Open 55C.
Check. Clear.
Alpha moving on sub-level. Let's get our guy.
Ready, breach? Breacher up.
You can stay tuned for more Modern Warfare 3 details and gameplay when Call of Duty Next, the premier showcase event for Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, Call of Duty Mobile, and Warzone takes place. We're announcing it tonight on October 5th, and jump in for yourself when the multiplayer beta kicks off on October 6th. We have so much more to share with you, but first, here's an update on Nightingale, the new shared world survival crafting game from Inflection. After a few years of waiting, it's finally time to find out the early access release date for Steam and Epic Store.
The Feywilds await, and so too Nightingale. Awaken your first portal and tread on towards that which is boundless, beyond the measurable. Sequestered, struck by woe and lacking supplies, the question becomes, wilt thou be a survivor? Regardless of which portal variety you favor, realm cards will be necessary. Fly. Let my words steer your steps.
The astral realm is Lilith's home. One way back is to restore the forbidden primal. She will utilize the power of the four primals and attempt to cast open the gates once more.
You can tell primal beasts were weapons created by astrals. Their powers are capable of untold destruction.
Primal beast. Is that what you call primeval gods?
I sense something, but I can't put a finger on what.
That doesn't look right from up here. Oh no!
Feels like overkill for a glorified treasure.
Something's blocking me. I can't get through.
Oh, primeval god, I beg your forgiveness.
But fate set in motion can't be stopped.
Deliver us from grief and sacrifice. Fulfill my salvation.
We've been through a lot together. Visited new islands, met new people. But you've always been there to protect me. I just wanted to say thank you.
Hey everyone at Gamescom, Gina Torres here. I play General Kirkin in Immortals of Avium. She is Jack's mentor, she is tough, and she is conflicted about how to win this ever war. But that's all I can say. Let's take a look at the game. It's out today.
Jack. We're out of time.
Trying to be the best, but you can't come close to the power in my fists.
Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
I'm an all-time great. I'ma rise up to protect my own name. I'm an all-time great. Living let the see everything self-made. The last immortal. Can't stop me. I'm an all-time great. I'ma rise up to protect my own name. I'm an all-time great.
Stage of up.
That was Immortals of Avium, which is out today. And next up, we're going to step into the world of the Hoyoverse. And I am here with Zhenyu Li, the producer of Zenless Zone Zero. Zhenyu, welcome to Gamescom. It's great to have you here. Thank you.
Great.
Yes, fantastic. It's a great honor to have you here. We've been very excited to hear more about ZZZ, the next game from the Hoyoverse, in the Hoyoverse. Can you tell us a little about what you brought to Gamescom for this ARPG?
非常荣幸今天来到 Gamescom 这个舞台，并且给大家带来了我们的作品《绝区零》，是一款都市幻想类的 ARPG 游戏。
I'm incredibly honored to be here tonight, and I've brought one of our newest products with me today, which is Zenless Zone Zero, an urban fantasy APRG.
距离上次我们给大家分享动态已经有1年的时间了。 我也知道大家非常着急，想知道我们新的一些研发进展如何，所以这次我们想借助这个舞台，给大家分享一下我们新的研发中的内容。
So I know it's been a while since we've given you an update on what we've been working on, and that's why I'm particularly happy to be here today to give you an update on the progress that we've made with this game.
接下来的 PV 会有我们新制作的战斗机制和我们新的都市交互系统，希望大家喜欢。
So we've brought a trailer with us, and it shows you some of the urban environment that we've been working on, and also some of the dynamics of the game. I hope you like it.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Here you go. Brand new trailer for Zenless Zone Zero at Gamescom. This past April, Honkai Star Rail made its global debut, and the game has captivated players with its interstellar grand journey. And today we're excited to share a special look at its beloved characters and provide an update on its PlayStation 5 release.
The Luofu's reconstruction efforts are ready for inspection, General Fu Xuan. Thanks to the Skyfaring Commission, Starscape Haven is back to full capacity. Allowing Jimmy Wen to serve as a military instructor was a wise decision. The troops' morale is sky high. And the Realm Keeping Commission has completed repairs in Exalting Sanctum. Harmony has returned to the Xianzhou. I don't remember Exalting Sanctum ever having one of these. What manner of evil transported us here? Great work, General! General 1, Demon 0. Please, 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 please. Plan B. General, do something! Excuse me, coming through.
It's an emergency, Master Diviner! Jing Yuan's not here, and the Cloud Knights haven't trained in days.
Looks like I'll have to help Jing Yuan get these slackers in order.
You have nowhere to run.
We got still more Hoyoverse for you. Genshin Impact is nearing its 3-year anniversary, and the game just released its 5th nation, Fontaine. Here's a look at the nation surrounded by water, plus the announcement of a brand new concert series coming, hopefully, to a city near you.
This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here.
Moves away! Step on up!
Here comes the finale.
This October, Lords of the Fallen releases an RPG adventure where he plays a Dark Crusader who can access a parallel dimension, the Umbral. Here is a first look at the brand new story trailer for Lords of the Fallen.
I look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived. They brand me evil, a tyrant, and yet I offer you something they will not. A choice. After all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny. See what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos.
forgiveness. And remember, you look into the shadows, might be the shadows look back.
Looks amazing. October is going to be a very busy month for new releases. And yes, there will be full 4-player co-op gameplay in Sonic Superstars. But that is not all the Sonic news we have for you tonight at Opening Night Live, because we also have a special update for you on Sonic Frontiers.
Hello again. It's so amazing being here at Gamescom with all the game devs, publishers, and of course, the fans. Gamescom is the world's largest video game event. Just check out this footage from last year. There are so many opportunities to celebrate games and connect with your fellow friends. And earlier, I mentioned the Gamescom cosplay area, where you can see amazing game-inspired costume, just like this. Now I'm here with Mochi Dragon, Rainbow Raven, Zaza, and Saphira. Mochi Dragon, can you tell me how you choose a character to cosplay?
For me, there are 3 things required in order to decide on a cosplay. The first thing is, do I like the game or the media where it's coming from? The second one is, do I enjoy the character design? And the third one is, does it have a little challenge in the cosplay making progress, like sewing a corset like my princess has here, or imitating bone structure with foam?
And what makes cosplay at Gamescom unique for you?
For me, it's definitely being able to play all of these awesome games in cosplay at the booths of the developers, as well as talking to the producers of the indie games, like having first-hand conversations, and of course, the Cosplay Village.
Thank you so much for sharing your costumes with us, and I wish you a great and wonderful Gamescom. Thank you. Applause. Before I go, I would like to tell you about the Gamescom event arena. Friday through Sunday, there will be live shows from this stage right here in this hall. Check out creators, gaming events, and esports competitions live from Cologne, or tune in online. Join and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, And be sure to use the Gamescom hashtag 2023. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jasmine. It's great to have you here. All right, right now we've got a first look at The First Descendant, a next-generation action looter shooter from Nexon. The cross-play open beta is going to be held September 19th to 25th.
We must follow the will of the ancestors. Accept your calling, Descendant.
The Descendants are risking their lives for us, for Albion.
Rise, my warriors! Give your lives for Clipoff!
It's the Ironheart! This could wipe out all of the Vulgus, right? That's so cool!
Countless descendants have shed blood to protect the sanctity of this great place. Despite their efforts, humanity is still at risk of extinction. And you are the only chance we have.
There's a Grave Walker.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. How's Surface World?
Good. Everything's fine.
Great.
How are you?
Tired, but in a good way. Busy. Unitrench is still Unitrench.
I'm worried about you. I heard there was a storm coming.
I told you, I still need time.
Time to what, Stan? Because as far as I can see, you're just treading water.
We're upping the extraction rate. Maximum output.
I don't expect you to understand.
You're not the only one who's suffering. I need you with me here, now.
I will be. I promise.
You're right there, on the verge of something special. Of being first into great unknowns.
Joining me now, Troy Baker, Roger Clark, Julia Brown, the stars of Fort Solace, which is out today on PlayStation and PC. Guys, welcome to Gamescom. This is so fun. Tell us a bit about this project. What can you tell us about?
Oh my God, look at these people. You guys are insane.
Yeah!
We've been able to talk about this game for a while. I think the thing that I'm most excited about is for people to explore these characters. At the core of this experience is unraveling the mystery of Fort Solace, and you're going to do that by discovering these characters and learning about their stories, and that's, as actors, that's something that we just want to throw ourselves into.
And this is a game, I know Roger made, it's an independent game made by a pretty small team, right?
10 people, 2 years, 0 delays. We are very excited to share with you the world, Fort Solace today. It was a real joy to work on, and it's a joy to see what indie studios are capable of in this day and age. It's a real thrill.
And an amazing cast for an independent game. Juliet, this is, we know you from a lot of great, film, television work. This game thing, how did you get involved in this project?
Yeah, it's my first ever video game project, so I'm so excited. Thank you. And to get to work beside 2 of the best in the game world, nonetheless. So I just had to watch these guys and learn.
And you guys did full-on, performance capture. We see a little tease of your character there, Juliet. What can you tell us about kind of what we're going to see in this launch trailer? Because it's an amazing narrative experience, right? This sort of, an independent game, but done on a big production value.
Yeah, let's go, Roger.
You know, one of the best things about working with Troy, I remember coming in from lunch and we were doing the mocap, and I walked into the foyer and there I see Troy's butthole. I mean, the hole is butt made.
Okay, when I say we threw ourselves into this, we literally did, and there's a hole in the wall that was made by my butt.
Yes.
Which he signed.
And Julia, I
sold
know
on eBay.
it's a little mysterious what your role is in this game, right? But we have to play to find out.
So I play Jessica Appleton, who's an engineer working on Fort Solace alongside Jack Leary. And they're going to have a night that they will never forget.
Ooh, okay.
It's a thrilling ride.
Well, let's get a little tease of this. As I said, it's out today. Here is the launch trailer for Fort Solace. Thanks so much, guys.
Our pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Jack Leary, senior engineer en route to Fort Solace, in the Planum Quadrant, responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure, await further information.
Recording submitted.
Is there no sign of security?
No.
I think there may have been an incident here.
What the hell is going on, Jack? You need to leave and let Central handle it.
All right, next, it's time for the announcement about a new game from Focus Entertainment and Saber, the continuation of the ultimate off-road experience.
Behind all great discoveries lies a journey. One of anticipation and adaptation. Of struggle, of hope. Each step matters. For every obstacle, there's a solution. For every task, a tool. For every destination, an expedition.
All right, our next stop, the Crew Motorfest, a vibrant open world welcomes you to the ultimate festival for car lovers, Motorfest. Here is the brand new trailer. The Crew Motorfest comes out September 14th, and the brand new Lamborghini Revuelto is on the cover and playable. And we have a special O&L announcement for everyone watching between September 14th and 17th. A free trial will be available of the game, offering 5 hours of gameplay on all platforms for the Crew Motorfest. All right, moving on with CD Projekt Red gearing up for the release of the spy thriller expansion to Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty on September 26. The studio is ready to share a new look at the wide range of overhauled mechanics coming to the game. And as you're about to see, a lot has changed. Let's check this out.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
My favorite merc. Welcome to Dogtown. There's a job. Coordinates provided. You know what to do.
Get your ammo, assault rifles, tactical gear.
Hands, thinking of buying some iron.
The logical choice.
Damn, green view. Home stretch. Getting a ripper to overclock your chrome before the fight? Not a bad idea. Okay, I'm ready. Get this show on the road. Job done.
Premium work, V. I'm closing the gig and sending you a little bonus. Something that will spirit you home safely. Someone dispatched a hunter. Good luck.
Fuck incoming! Fire till she drops!
Got a netrunner cinch here! Need backup right now!
All nearby units, we got a situation in Watson. Roger, dispatch. We're on our way.
NC police, for fuck's sake.
Your actions are illegal.
Let me put it this way. No gun, no fun. Max tech. Time to tilt out.
Bravo, V. I only hope this won't mark the end of our collaboration. You will hear from me soon. This I guarantee you.
It's so close, and here to talk a little more about what we've just seen is Yulia Primok, gameplay designer from CD Projekt Red. Yulia, welcome to Gamescom.
Hey, I'm excited to be here today.
Well, we're excited to get in depth about what we just saw because there are a lot of upgrades coming. We just saw a lot of upgrades and changes that are coming to Phantom Liberty. Where do we even start?
So basically, we've prepared a major overhaul of the gameplay experience. So for example, with our absolutely redesigned perks system, we prepared many cool playstyles and many cool abilities to try out. For example, deflecting bullets with your katana, or just grabbing your enemy and throwing that enemy around. And on top of that all, we also prepared a new relic tree that will allow for to empower your cyberware even further.
Wow. It seems like players, can even further customize their playstyle to suit their taste. We also saw in that video a lot about vehicles and how vehicular combat is even being upgraded, right?
Exactly right. So vehicle combat is a massive addition. Players now will be able to shoot their guns while driving. They will be able to use mounted weapons like and rockets. And on top of that all, they also will be able to take remotely control over vehicles to, for example, crush them or into like some group of enemies.
Wow.
And, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
One more thing is that car chases are gonna be a new, renewed experience with the revamped police system.
Okay. Well, it seems like you're upgrading, you said, across the board with a bunch of different things, and thank you so much for coming out to tell us about it. Like the trailer showed, I know you have something else to announce, though, that wasn't in the trailer, right?
Exactly right. So I'm really happy to announce that a lot of what we've just seen in the trailer will also be coming to Cyberpunk base game for free for current-gen consoles and PC.
Okay. 2.0 update.
Exactly.
All right, well, I cannot wait to check it out next month. Thank you so much, Yulia, for joining us here at Gamescom. Yulia. All right, tonight we've also got an update on the science fantasy strategy game Stormgate and a first look at one of the factions, the Infernal Hosts.
Stormgate is a spiritual successor to classic real-time strategy games like Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2. Stormgate will feature highly asymmetric armies fighting for control of Earth's future. Today we have an early look at our second faction, the Infernal Host. Infernals live and die by the code of victory at any cost. They have a powerful advantage, Shroud, fields of dark magic that strengthen their armies. The lowliest Infernal units are the Worker Imps. You might think they're cute, but don't get too close. Between these powerful lumbering brutes and the fiends that they unleash, Infernals will sacrifice everything, including themselves, to emerge victorious. On the music front, the Chainsmokers are advising us on our soundtrack. We're working with composers like Frank Klepacki of Command & Conquer. We'll share more later this year, including some of the friends we brought in to lend their voices to our co-op campaign.
All must serve.
Gamescom always strives to help our environment, and all of you can help make a change with a donation to the Gamescom Forest. Now to present Gamescom Green Studio of the Year, please join me in welcoming Lisa Pack from Playing for the Planet. Lisa?
Every time I come to Gamescom, I am amazed by the scale of this event and impressed with how each year the team continues to make steps to make it more sustainable. This is being done through the Gamescom Goes Green initiative, as well as by partnering with us at Playing for the Planet. Through Playing for the Planet, the United Nations has been working with the games industry to inspire millions of players around the world to learn more about the environment and to take actions that benefit the planet. Whether you are a gamer, a head of a AAA studio, or an indie developer, all of us can and should play a part. What matters most is that you start somewhere and collaborate, because time is of the essence. And if we don't start now, then when? For those of you who play games, many of you are already raising the bar by asking game makers to step up and act on values that are important to you. Keep on asking, whether it's for more green content or greater energy efficiency, because your voice counts. For this year's Green Studio of the Year award, we have been looking for bold, system-changing, innovative, and creative ways to tackle the climate crisis, and all nominees this year have done an amazing job. The way we win on climate change is to stop emissions from happening in the first place, and that is exactly what this year's award winner is actively trying to do. The nominees for the Green Studio of the Year, based on companies that have submitted applications, are Frontier, Ubisoft, and Xbox. And this year's winner is Xbox. And here to accept the award is Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox.
I'm accepting this award on behalf of an incredibly talented team at Xbox that has worked very hard to put tools in the hands of developers to allow them to see the impact of their code on the energy draw of the consoles. We do this so that we can all play while we continue to make the world a more sustainable place. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
Congratulations to Phil and Xbox. Great to have that award in the show. I'm now here with Judd Cobbler, the founder and CEO of 11th Hour Games. Judd, this is a big moment for you guys. ARPGs have had an incredible year, but you're an independent studio that has been building this game for a number of years, and we're excited to tell your story. So tell us a bit about The Last Epoch.
Absolutely. So Jeff, thanks so much for having me. First off, before Last Epoch, I was not in the games industry. I was just a die-hard action RPG player that dreamt of creating a community-made action RPG. And with the help of our community and Kickstarter, we've been able to make that happen. And so in Last Epoch, every single skill in the game has its own transformative skill tree. We have 119 skills in the game so far, and we're adding more every single patch. We also have an awesome deterministic skill system, deep and interesting loot, and multiple in-game systems for endless playability. And Jeff, tonight we're excited to announce our newest class, the Rune Master. The Rune Master has a unique mechanic where he's able to invoke any of 40 different abilities with a single button press, making it super exciting and fun to experiment and find your perfect play style. And the Rune Master is going to be joining us September 7th and will be available to play here all week at Gamescom.
Amazing. Well, this is such a great story of this game. I encourage you to check it out. And right now, we've got a first look at the Rune Master. Thanks, Judd. Appreciate it.
5 years ago, Last Epoch was a community dream. What if we, the players, could band together to make the next great ARPG? What would that game look like? Lots of character classes to choose from. Every single skill would have its own build-defining skill tree. Reaching in-game would be just the beginning, and it would be updated for years so we could play forever.
Last Epoch makes crafting and finding items super rewarding.
Again, it's genius. I think this is the most innovation we've seen in a trade system in an ARPG in at least a decade.
A really cool game. Speaking of cool games, please welcome the winner of Best Mobile Game last year at the Game Awards, Ben Brode from Marvel Snap. Hello, Ben.
Oh!
Oh, it's
whoa,
you!
Whoa! I know we won Mobile Game of the Year.
You did, yeah.
But we just finished rebuilding the entire game to run natively on PC.
Okay.
It looks insane. And I'm here to tell you that literally just 5 minutes ago, we launched the game on Steam.
Okay, it's on Steam, rebuilt.
Download it now.
Yes, that's fantastic. Now, I know anyone actually watching the show on Twitch, if you watch more than 30 minutes of ONL tonight, there's a special Twitch drop, a Spider-Man variant for Marvel Snap. And right now, we've got an exclusive cinematic to show you from Snap. Check it out. Thanks, Ben.
Ready to get out there?
Next big thing and I'm on the move. Best watch your step when I'm coming through.
We have a lot to talk about.
Already it's a classic, classic. If I drop any day, it's a classic. Any wave that I'm on, it's a classic. Hey, you heard that? Classic.
Activating cerebral coral control device. Augmented human C4621 has awakened.
Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
You ready to climb the wall?
A call response from the generator.
Why hide behind another's call sign?
Watch out.
Let's see how far they can fly on borrowed wings.
Memories form like scars. Cut deep enough. And they'll never fade. Or be forgiven. I ran. I begged. I stole. But I survived. It doesn't matter who tries to stop me. I'll cut my own path through. I'll fight until I stand in the land of salvation. War Haven.
That was Warhaven, and the Melee multiplayer PvP game will hit Steam Early Access on September 21st. Next, I am so excited to welcome to Gamescom the creator of Mortal Kombat, who's come all the way to Gamescom to unleash even more news on MK1, which ships in just a month. Please join me in welcoming to O&L, Ed Boon. Hello, Ed.
Hey, Jeff.
Fancy seeing you here. Well, we had a lot of fun with you at Summer Game Fest revealing the first gameplay of MK, and I got to say, every trailer you drop just gets crazier and crazier. So what did you bring to Gamescom?
We brought another, probably our craziest trailer of all. You know, since we introduced the gameplay at Summer Game Fest, we couldn't believe the reaction people having to the game, and they've actually gotten their hands on the game, which has become even more exciting. I can't believe the crazy stuff people have come up with, combining the main characters and the cameo characters. It's been a riot. But this trailer we have here should give you an even better idea of just how insane things get with this game.
There are some reveals in it. I gotta say, this is such a great asset. You guys are gonna enjoy it. Here it is, Mortal Kombat 1, the brand new trailer.
Outworld can be both alien and intoxicating to Earthrealmers, while our realms are at peace. There are Outworlders who would prefer us to be at war. General Shao.
Victor of the Tavarian War. Conqueror of the Quatan Plains. All of Outworld is grateful for his service. You would consign us to endless war.
Better that than be Liu Kang's lapdog.
Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort? Do not forget that, General. We gather once again to honor my late husband's legacy, to continue the tournament that he founded with Lord Liu Kang.
Empress Sindel.
Let us meet your champion.
Earthrealm's champion is Raiden, Your Majesty.
Is it me? Or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
He has earned his place by embodying the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
I am ready, Your Majesty. Whom shall I face?
We will destroy your champion, Liu Kang. He will taste no victory.
Who's your queen?
Looks insane. All right, time for a tonal shift. Era History Untold is making its first event appearance this week at Gamescom. This turn-based grand strategy game is about building and leading a nation throughout alternative history. Here is a first look at the gameplay.
Let's go back to the beginning. There, the world untouched. No thrones ascended. No history yet written. Just people waiting to be led somewhere extraordinary by you. Will you be wise? Will you inspire? Or will you conquer? However you choose to change the world, one thing is certain. History will never be the same.
Blizzard has had a long history here at Gamescom, and in its latest game, Diablo IV, it arrived in June and will be supported for years to come with seasonal content. Their first season of The Malignant is now underway, but in a bit of a surprise, we're now about to share with you the first news on the next season coming this fall.
It started small. Nameless people that no one would miss. Dead. Discarded. Their throats torn open. The church ignored the killings. Even as fear mounted like the bodies. The desperate and the brave fought to end the corruption. But they were too late. It changed them. Killed them. Brought them back. Hungry. I have fought this plague a long time. We need something different. A survivor with all of their strengths and none of our weaknesses. Someone unexpected. And they'll never see you coming. Track them. Hunt them. Kill them. In the realm of darkness, we are the beacon of light. Let our stakes pierce through the hearts of the damned. For tonight, we hunt.
Gamescom, please welcome actress and producer Gemma Chan, who is voicing the role of vampire hunter Eris in the Season of the Blood, and the general manager of the Diablo franchise at Blizzard, Rod Ferguson. Welcome to Gamescom.
Hi, everyone.
Gemma, this is so exciting to have you here. Welcome to the video game world. I know this is your first video game, right?
It is. Thank you for having me. It is my first video game. I have always appreciated the power of storytelling in all its different forms. And in some ways, video games are very much like interactive cinema now. So I was so excited to play this character. And yeah, thank you for inviting me into the world of Sanctuary.
You did an excellent job. I can't wait for people to hear you.
Yeah, this is exciting. You know, season 2, which will be coming, as you said, in October. What can you tell us about the character that you're playing, Eris?
So Eris is a seasoned vampire hunter. She is going to be your badass warrior companion as you fight your way through the perils of Sanctuary. She's complex. She's seen quite a bit of horror in her lifetime. So initially, she comes across as a little bit cold and jaded. But in a fight, she will definitely have your back.
Good to know. Rod, tell us a bit about what we can expect from this new Diablo season in October.
Well, Jeff, you know, Diablo is about creating that ultimate power fantasy. And obviously, a lot of people have been doing it. We have over 12 million players and 1.3 billion hours played so far. And I just want to take a second to say thank you. We're so appreciative of their enthusiasm and all the player feedback. It's going to help us make great seasons for years to come. Now, for our free second season, Season of Blood, you get to join Eris as a vampire hunter, but not just any normal vampire hunter. You're going to get cool vampiric powers and become kind of a daywalker, a vampire that hunts vampires and ultimately tracks down and faces off with the big bad vampire lord. Now, that's Season 2, and that's October, so we still have lots of time to jump into Season 1, the Season of Malignant. So, you know, seasons are a great time to start with Diablo because we all begin at the same place. So come join us in Diablo.
Amazing. All right, well, thank you both for making the trek here to Gamescom in Germany, and we can't wait to meet more Eris and hear more in October. Fantastic. Gentlemen, Rod, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, and now it's time for another world premiere. This one is a European-made game about hope, love, friendship, and robots.
In a world divided by disinformation, where danger lurks around every turn, a motley crew of misfits embark on a fateful road trip to discover their true.
Please tell me you're done.
Oh, we're just getting started, dude.
What is this music?
I believe the kids call it K-pop music.
Just K-pop.
Turn it down.
Leave my music alone. Shut the hell up.
Words have power. They can give you strength. Ready for this?
Stand still.
Words can bring people together and tear them apart. But if words hold so much power, he has no respect for you.
She's right.
The question is, what do you have to say?
I think we can all agree that my trailer voice was better than yours.
That's a really fun indie game. Thank goodness you're here. And now to completely shift the tone again, I'm here with Sam Lake, who's going to take us to a very dark place with Alan Wake 2. Sam, welcome to Gamescom. This game is coming out in October, and we've had so much fun. We announced this a few years ago at the Game Awards and at Summer Game Fest. We met Saga Anderson and heard a little bit of her side of the story, but everyone's been asking me, and I'm certainly expect you, what about Alan's story? What can you tell us about what it's like to play as him? Tonight, I think it's finally time to answer that question.
Thank you for having us here, Jeff. Yes, finally, it's time to show our title character, Alan Wake, and his struggle to escape the nightmare dimension of the dark place, where he's been for the last 13 years, ever since the first Alan Wake game.
It's a long time. We've been waiting a long time to play another one. We're going to see some footage here, and I know you're actually using live action as well in it, right? And it's going to be kind of really blended together in a cool way.
Yeah, the dark place is a dream reality, and it keeps drawing from Alan's mind, his thoughts, his fears, his writing, and he comes from New York City. And for years he has written crime fiction set in New York City. So now the dark place takes the shape of a nightmare in New York City. And we have used different mediums in our experience, in our games for storytelling, live action for sure. This time around, we've integrated live action seamlessly into the experience to show the dreamlike nature of the dark place.
This game, I cannot wait. We don't have to wait too long. It's coming in October, but let's take a look now at the brand new trailer for Alan Wake 2. Sam, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here we go.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we're all ripped to pieces along the way.
No! Welcome! We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers, and guests on the show.
He's here to talk about his latest book.
Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he's written.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember it's... You're the killer, the cult leader.
No! You've got the wrong man! It's my fault! He got out!
Wake has a double. Where is he now?
I don't want to be in the story, just write me out of the story.
That looks absolutely amazing, and that's going to do it for Opening Night Live. We have so many amazing games coming this fall. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, watching online. Jasmine, thank you for co-hosting. And I got to say, we got a lot of great games coming up in the next few months, so I hope you enjoy the rest of Gamescom and get ready for what's going to be quite a debate about Game of the Year. And speaking of the Game of the Year, I'm happy to announce tonight that the Game Awards will be returning live this December, and we've got a date for you. Thursday, December 7th, the show will be streaming live everywhere. It is our 10th show, which I can't believe. We've been doing it for 10 years. We'll be live at the Peacock Theater in LA on Thursday, December 7th, and I hope to see you then. It's going to be a very, very special show. Thanks again for watching Gamescom Opening Night Live.
Hop là.
Moi, je viens d'arriver. Je vais pas pouvoir te répondre.
On va dire à 3 petits jeux. Bon là j'ai pas pu tout voir parce que j'ai dû descendre jeter la poubelle, donc j'ai pas pu voir tout ce qu'ils ont annoncé. Mais ce que j'ai vu avec 2-3 petits jeux qui annoncent le reste, ouais, laisse tomber.
Moi j'ai adoré Fortnite.
Quoi, t'es sérieux, ils ont parlé de Fortnite ou c'est
Oui, ils ont parlé de Fortnite.
Ah bah ça je l'ai pas vu.
Ils ont parlé de Fortnite. Ils ont osé parler de Fortnite.
Je l'ai pas vu, alors ça je l'ai pas vu.
Et un nouveau DLC Fortnite.
Ah bon. Ah non, ce que j'avais vu c'était le Tekken 8, laisse tomber. Oh déjà c'est un copier-coller de Street Fighter 6, ils ont fait le même système, tu sais, de tournoi, personnages, tout ça, laisse tomber.
Ouais. Et mais t'as vu qui c'est qui déboule dans Tekken 8, gros? Il y a Baki.
Ouais mais c'est pas ça le souci. Excuse-moi, c'est encore un jeu à complet, il y a 2-3 éditions qui te sortent. Et en plus, tu vois, t'as vu que t'as des skins d'avatar de Tekken, donc dans le truc un peu que tu sais que tu crées ton personnage. En fait, c'était des fois ça faisait un peu gosse, tu vois, la différence de Street Fighter, tu vois, c'était des skins un peu adultes. Là, c'est un truc un peu gosse, c'était un peu enfantin. Et donc sur PS5 exclusivement, t'as le skin de Mokujin. Tu vois, déjà Sony, ils ont sorti je sais qui, hein.
Enfin, peu importe.
Ouais.
Peu importe. À part Starfield là qui arrive.
Ah oui, ça, Starfield. Hein.
Sur PS5, il y a quoi? Spider-Man.
Ouais.
Puis le reste, il y a quoi?
Bah apparemment la peau du Zob parce qu'il y avait rien de.
Romu, le jeu au Moyen-Âge qui faisait style monde ouvert, t'en as pensé quoi? J'ai plus le titre.
C'est toujours la même chose.
Ah.
Ça va te faire penser à Skyrim, Elder Scrolls.
C'est de la guéguerre, de la guéguerre dans l'espace. On a revu.
En monde ouvert, ouais, là ça pourrait déchirer.
Là,
tu vois.
là on a vu un nouveau jeu avec des mechas arrivés. Il y avait, je sais pas, 5 ans, 6 ans qu'on n'avait pas vu de jeu de mecha.
Ouais, enfin au Japon c'est commun, mais.
Ah oui, le Amorcore, ouais.
Il y a Fallen Order, ouais. Le reste. L'espèce de Populus là, des studios Microsoft, jeu de gestion, ouais.
Ah ouais. Age of Empire 4 là.
Ah il y a celui-là mais il y en a un autre là, je sais plus, c'est Akash, je sais pas trop.
Oh ouais, bon peut-être j'ai pas fait trop attention.
Il y a eu le jeu avec le roi singe là, comment il s'appelle?
Ah il paraît que c'est un... Il paraît que c'est un sous-like ce jeu.
Ouais, ça ressemble.
Moi, c'est ce qu'on m'a dit, que c'est un sous-like. Et Lord of Fallen...
Deux Diablo déguisés en Diablo, que c'est pas du Diablo.
Et Lord of Fallen, ça sera un sous-like ou pas, vous savez pas, par hasard?
Lord of Fallen?
Ouais, ça sera...
Si, c'est du sous-like.
Ah bah, laisse tomber alors, pour moi, c'est pas pour moi.
C'est toi qui as mis Nightbot en soumission à examen?
Où ça?
Bah parce que apparemment il y a un code ami Switch qui circule là, il est sous contrôle.
Sur quoi? Sur YouTube?
Ouais.
Little Nightmare 3, Romu, tu vas te le tenter. Je sais pas si t'es fan de cette licence ou pas. Little Nightmare 3, non?
Je sais pas qui c'est qui balance ça. Salut Max.
Salut
Claude.
Ouais.
Comment ça va?
Salut.
Ah purée, j'ai encore cette merde là.
Nightbot qui
Ah bah ouais, je viens d'arriver, tu dis ça toi, direct.
Salut Claude.
Ah non, mais il parlait pas de toi, calme-toi.
Alors Claude, la Gamescom, il y a un truc qui t'intéressait?
Ouais, les deux doigts à la fin, là, tu sais, quand ils te les enfoncent bien profond sans vaseline.
En fait, lui, il aime bien tout ce qui se passe à la fin. Il arrive à la fin.
Ouais. Bah, moi qui aime bien les...
Honnêtement, j'ai pas regardé, mais je suppute. Que oui, c'est un vrai mot.
Bah.
Un remake, remaster.
Non, j'ai pas vu de remake. On n'a pas vu de remake.
Et des jeux mobiles. Non, c'est pas ça?
On n'a pas vu de jeu remake.
Ah non, t'as vu quoi, des jeux mobiles? Avec des gameplay innovants?
Ouais. Bon.
Enfin, honnêtement, j'ai pas regardé. J'ai pas regardé.
Je regarde,
Salut Max.
Ah, salut Max.
Vous aussi, vous avez le droit à ce genre de truc.
De trucs de quoi? Attends.
Ben, Romu, j'ai suivi la rediffusion que tu as mis de Gamescom, c'est pas ouf.
Un problème qu'il est survenu.
Ouais, ça m'a
ouais, non, ça arrive souvent, ça, c'est YouTube.
Ouais.
On va faire... Attendez, on va faire un autre truc, là. Hop là.
Si je fais une pétition à envoyer à Red Project pour leur demander qu'ils foutent leur Alan Wake 2 sur une galette, vous
C'est qui
signerez
Red Project?
Ah, Project, tu sais, pour
pourquoi pas.
le nouveau Alan Wake, là, qui sort qu'en foutu des maths, là. Ils se sont même cassés qui viennent nous faire du physique.
Moi je dis, si les
Ah bah
gens,
non.
enfin, si les vieux briscards comme nous se rebellent pas maintenant, ils n'ont rien
Mais
à
de toute
foutre, hein.
façon, Max, il faut bien te dire, les consoles vont subir ce que le PC a subi. C'est-à-dire que à un moment, on va te dire ouais, c'est du physique, mais non, en fait, tu auras un CD qui te servira de clé. Et après, tu passeras
Romu,
sur
tu
du
peux
full
voir si un
remote.
modo m'a masqué.
Ce sera la même chose.
Normalement,
Malheureusement.
non, normalement, non. Normalement, non. Je vois tes pseudos, Max. Je vois tes messages.
Non, parce que
Pourquoi
je suis
tu
sur
veux
le live de Tron qui
Pourquoi
zoome
tu
sur le
veux
logo de fin, là.
Et il a mis ça, je l'ai même pas vu le message. Parce que je sais pas sur le
Attends,
chat.
parce que je suis pas sur ton stream,
Moi, je te vois.
T'es sur Backpack. Putain, j'ai la même chose aussi, un problème est survenu.
Ah, c'est bon.
Ah ouais, non, putain, et tu t'es encore pris un ban ou quoi?
Non, pourquoi?
Bah écoute, je viens de cliquer sur ton live, voilà, il me met ça.
Moi, je vois le live de Romu, hein.
Un problème est survenu, réessayez, je réessaye.
Moi, je
vais
vois
dans
les deux
vidéo.
Romu,
Non.
Je crois que c'est toi qui bug, hein.
Et je vois pas de live, pourtant t'es sur Big Pipe Man.
Mais en direct.
Hop, en direct. Non, en direct, un problème est survenu. Voilà.
Oui, laisse tomber, c'est les serveurs de... Tu veux que je partage
Ah, ça y est, ça marche.
Bah moi j'ai dû cliquer 10
Ah,
fois
ça y
avant
est,
que ça apparaisse.
j'ai une pub, je vais la regarder. Parce que c'est Pokémon et que c'est Big Pikman.
Les flammes obsidiennes.
Bah moi tu vois, regarde, ce qui est marrant, tu vois, je viens de rafraîchir la page, j'ai même la même chose que toi. Un problème survenu.
Non mais ne cherchez pas les gars, hein, c'est YouTube, serveur de YouTube.
Est-ce que Kik se servirait aussi des serveurs de YouTube en plus de ceux de Twitch? C'est une histoire à creuser.
Non, c'est serveur en carton alors.
Ça m'étonnerait.
Ouais, mais le problème sur Twitch, tu fais une blague avec les bonnes sœurs, bon, tu te fais ban. RIP JDG.
Oui,
non, il y a que sur ma chaîne que j'espère.
Ah ouais, non, ça marche, je vois ton crâne, lustré, bronzé.
Non, mais ouais, j'ai un souci parce que j'ai aussi le même bug que toi. J'ai pas ce bug-là sur la chaîne de Stronge.
Ah.
Un problème est survenu.
Ah, c'est Big Pipe Man et Shadowban.
Je vais rebooter. Alors je reboot. Bah non, je vois encore ton live si je reboot. Hein.
Ah. Ouais, maintenant ça marche. Hein. J'ai ton visage anxieux, interrogatif.
Non, j'ai
avec
toujours
des
le problème.
yeux expressifs.
Moi j'ai reboot, j'ai pas le problème.
Des lèvres roses et la barbe argentée.
Ouais, c'est beau, c'est beau.
Oui, je sais, je suis un poète.
Moi, je te vois.
Oui,
Ouais.
bah oui, j'ai répondu
Ah,
à Max.
moi aussi je te vois.
Attends, on va passer par là.
Lol, le message du Nightbot, il est soumis à examen chez toi.
Oui,
c'est dingue.
Salut, Biggie.
Salut, Michel.
Ah, il y a Vincent qui nous dit c'est un bug YouTube général.
Un bug YouTube. Ah bah c'est ça. Ah bah j'ai changé de navigateur, je suis même pas connecté, j'ai le même problème. Je suis pas connecté sur le compte. Donc,
Il fait chaud, c'est pas chez Paco, il pointe pas. Oh le petit cochon. Heureusement on ne te voit pas.
Ouais.
Malheureusement pour nous on le voit.
T'as pas vu Claude, ma dernière acquis?
Oh, joli.
Sur quoi?
Belle réplica, par contre j'aime pas la couleur, moi j'aime bien en noir.
C'est quoi ceci? C'est quoi ce truc?
Par contre c'est semi-automatique, blowback, 1, 2, 3 actions, c'est-à-dire qu'il y a des touches dessus.
C'est un site qui te permet de voir si t'as des sites qui bug ce truc là?
Ouais, blowback.
Blowback ça veut pas dire qu'il souffle vers le bas?
Non.
Ah si, blow c'est souffler. Et back c'est en bas.
Ouais,
en arrière.
bon.
Ah c'est sans recul peut-être.
Hein?
2
6.
Quoi? Oui, je disais, il y a Romu, il y a Paco et tout ça qui sont connectés.
Oh, il y a Bikil. Salut Bikil.
Il est venu pour gueuler, lui.
Ah.
Il est venu pour gueuler.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, Bikil?
Il y a Bloody. Il y a Bloody. J'ai entendu Bloody.
Ouais, c'est effectivement, ça va du monde.
Ah.
Eh, Paco, tu vas braquer quoi avec ton gun là?
Toi.
Ouais.
Le Paki d'en bas.
Il va braquer ton cul.
Ouais, non, pas le Paki d'en bas. Je vais te faire plein de petits.
Ah, parce qu'il est armé, hein. T'as peur, hein.
Ah non, mais c'est pas fini. Il y a des choses beaucoup plus violentes qui vont arriver. Ça, c'était juste pour s'amuser.
Ah, sur Doom Detector, on voit que c'est un bug général.
Ah oui, rapport d'utilisation indique. Ah ouais,
merci
là,
pour l'info, Vincent. Je ne connaissais pas, merci. Personnellement.
Ah ouais, là, à 22h le 22.
Je crois qu'il y a eu un bug général à cause de l'événement, c'est pour ça beaucoup de gens l'ont regardé.
Non. Le
Ouais,
rapport,
il y a
là,
beaucoup de gens qui ont sauté par la fenêtre, alors du coup ça crée un bug. C'était tellement intéressant.
Merci pour le site, ouais, je connaissais même pas. Tiens, je vais le foutre dans mes favoris. Comme ça permettra de regarder si un jour.
Doom Detector. Et c'est quoi? C'est un site qui dit les trucs qui sont HS, overbookés.
Regarde, c'est ça.
Attends, parce que je regarde tellement de choses, mais là
Non,
je
regarde,
suis
je te
obnubilé
partage,
par les
regarde.
tétons de Paco.
C'est ça, regarde. Ça indique s'il y a un sourcil. YouTube, pas
Attends.
signalé au cours des 48 dernières heures.
Ah oui, t'as un putain de pic.
Ah ouais.
Regarde là, paf.
Ah.
À 22h.
Des problèmes possibles chez YouTube, lol, c'est un euphémisme.
Ah mais ça prend tout, ça prend Free, SFR, Orange, Steam.
Oui, ça prend tout.
Télécom, Apex Legends, même les jeux, Rainbow Six.
Ça
Ouais,
prend
non, ça prend les serveurs.
C'est pas mal.
C'est les serveurs.
Ouais, et
T'as même Xbox. Hein.
Ouais.
Non, Xbox, ça va. Ça tourne.
Ça tourne, évidemment.
on va voir chez Apple, ils ont le même problème, t'as le même pic.
Ah bah.
Une attaque d'os sur.
Ouais, c'est les GAFAM. Bah Apple, jeuxvideo.com, c'est pareil aussi, ça apparemment.
Je sais pas. Moi, j'ai
à peu près au même moment, qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'autre?
C'est Zelensky qui fait une attaque.
Oh là là, oh là.
Ah non, qu'est-ce qu'il fait une attaque? Il a fait quoi? Il a passé la frontière pour aller mettre son argent à Monaco, ce milliardaire. Pardon, ce révolutionnaire, désolé.
Putain,
Un
par
petit
contre,
lapsus.
Pour ce président qui fait du piano avec sa tchol, respect.
Pour ce code Netflix, allez voir, ça va monter chez Netflix, hein. Ça arrive toutes les 10 minutes.
En France, ils ont un gars qui fait du piano aussi avec son sgeg. Mais c'est sa femme qui utilise le sgeg.
Voilà.
D'après les sites conspirationnistes. Hein.
Et en plus, elle joue de la flûte avec.
Oh là 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 là.
Attends.
Oh là là, les gars. Vous êtes venus salir mon live encore.
Et avec mon live avec, hein.
Voilà.
Avec le mien avec, Romu, hein.
Oh là 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 là, c'est pas possible.
Toi, ça va, Tronc, t'es suisse, donc t'es neutre. Voilà, tu prends
qui a
parti.
l'écho, je le viens. Attends, vas-y, parle, s'il te plaît. Le mec qui a de l'écho, je le bats. Mais Def, vas-y, parle, s'il te plaît.
Salut.
Lequel?
Test.
Je sais c'est qui. Alors, je vais le foutre dans la fosse septique. Voilà.
Ah bah ça, c'est moi, ça, sûrement.
Non. Voilà. Il faut dans la fosse septique.
Ah, c'était Bikil?
Ouais.
Ouais, non, mais il a rien dit, Bikil, en plus.
Non, il a rien dit, mais écoute, il y a de l'écho. Et ça me casse les pieds. Vas-y, parle. Et écoute, tu vas voir.
Ah ouais, c'est Bikil qui a l'écho.
Bah, j'ai pas parlé, ouais.
Non, mais t'as l'écho.
Tu devais avoir le micro pas loin du casque ou un truc dans le genre.
Bah non, j'ai le micro à la même place que d'habitude. Hein.
Tout à l'heure, t'as vu de l'écho. Ça doit être chez toi. Mais là, il n'y a plus d'écho.
J'avais un truc tellement dégueulasse à dire, mais je dirais rien.
Ah bon?
Ouais,
il y a encore des
par rapport à des coups.
Non, mais regarde. Il parle pas, mais regarde, le micro s'active.
Oui. T'as pas ton ventilo de branché là qui rabattrait le son?
Non.
Allô?
Là, je suis en train de manger, mon gars.
Ah, non, l'écho, c'est les bruits de mastication que t'entends.
Non, ça.
Moi, je suis en train de manger une tartine grillée au beurre.
Une tartine grillée au beurre.
Une tartine grillée avec du beurre dessus.
Du beurre sur la tartine, c'est bon le beurre. Après, tu mets soit
bien sûr, mais c'est du beurre
de la
de ferme.
confiture. Après, tu trempes
non,
ça
pas
dans
de confiture.
dans le café.
Non, le beurre, il faut pas dénaturer le goût du gras, s'il vous plaît.
Oh là, tu fais ce que tu veux.
Carrément,
Harpic. Pourquoi Harpic?
Du harpic.
C'est de la pastèque.
C'est pour détartrer les chiottes, ça, le harpic.
Moi, tout à l'heure, quand j'écoutais le Game Summer Cacahuète, là, j'avais un espèce de grésillement dans mon casque. Et j'ai demandé dans le live, tout le monde me dit non, non, il n'y a pas de grésillement. J'ai pris le téléphone, j'ai écouté, ça faisait. Je sais bon, ça vient pas de mon casque. Donc,
Moi j'entends le grésillement tout à l'heure.
Ah, bah merci, parce que les gens m'ont dit non, il n'y avait pas de grésillement.
Non, moi j'entends
Mais toi, t'es au coin du feu et tu.
Moi, j'aimerais savoir l'avis de Bikil par rapport à la Games machin truc. Parce que Bikil, tu as eu la hype, le désir, l'envie d'acheter ou de sauter.
Ah, j'ai surtout eu l'envie que j'ai complètement oublié que c'était aujourd'hui, je vais même pas regarder. Donc,
Oh là 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 là.
Oh, ah non, ça mérite presque le goulag. Hein.
Bah, je préférais quand même fêter mon anniversaire avec ma pote plutôt que de regarder.
Ah, bah, joyeux anniversaire.
C'est Stronge, ça passe bien. Bah, va chez Stronge. Qu'est-ce que je te dis? C'est Stronge, ça passe bien. Bah, va chez Stronge.
Bah, il était
si c'est pas bien, si c'est pas bien ici, qu'est-ce que tu fous?
Romu, Mudge, il était sur mon live hein, pendant Gamescom. Il était tout le temps sur mon live. Hein.
Bah, tant mieux, il t'a fait du watch time.
Mudge, il est multi-live. Hein. Franchement, GG à toi, mec.
Il a raison. Ah bah,
il passe. Même chez moi, il est passé.
Ah bon?
Il a fait un coucou.
Ah bah, c'est bien. Il a raison.
Pourtant, je fais de la merde. Chez Tronc, il est là.
Mudge, il a un
chez Romu aussi.
Mudge, il a à mettre dans les rares comme Vincent Rétro, parce qu'il a changé de pseudo avant.
Ouais,
je suis désolé, Piqué, je peux pas passer chez toi parce que quand tu streams,
parce que Romu, Paco, Trong et moi, en fait, on est de la merde et Ace aussi, quoi. C'est ça que tu sous-entends, c'est cela.
Ah ouais, c'est ça, ouais.
C'est honteux.
Non, mais
je suis déçu.
Ça donne envie de ressortir la PS3.
C'est Vincent sur.
Moi, je dirais carrément la PS2.
Vincent Survivant, mais il est abonné chez toi aussi, Claude. Il passe souvent chez toi. Vincent le Survivant.
Vince. Ah oui, Vince. Vince, il passe chez tout le monde, Vince. Hein.
Ouais, bah c'est pour ça que je disais que Mudge, je vais la mettre dans cette catégorie là, parce qu'à eux deux, ils vont partout.
Ah, salut Chièze.
Je l'ai encore vu hier sur un site que je savais même pas il a.
Le Chièze.
Ouais, et Vince, il a un contenu vraiment qui me plaît.
Ouais, c'est sympa.
Ah. Il est passé tout à l'heure, je sais pas s'il était encore dans la live. Moi, de toute façon, je vais faire mes lives que sur Kick maintenant. Je vais me barrer sur Kick. Je vais aller kicker sur Kick. Tous les soirs, je ferai des lives sur Kick. Ou sur Twitch. Voilà.
Oh là, fais attention Twitch. La censure.
Pourquoi?
Faut pas dire n'importe quoi. Faut pas te faire.
Si je game,
Twitch, il faut pas dire Twitch déjà.
Non, sur Twitch, il faut pas mettre le lien vers une autre plateforme dans ton titre de live, ça fait ban la chaîne pendant 6 mois.
Pas de blague extrême.
Ah, 6 mois.
Bah, Tronc, c'est pareil que sur YouTube. Hein.
Bah, Trong, les bouddhistes, t'as droit. Hein.
Ouais.
Les shintoïstes, t'as droit. Les pastafaristes, t'as droit. Les catholiques, ça passe aussi.
Fais une blague antisémite sur ta chaîne YouTube, tu vas voir ce qui va t'arriver dans la semaine.
Anti, tu sais quoi? Je ne connais pas ce mot.
Anti quelque chose.
Ouais.
On va aller sur le live de Tronc, de Big. J'ai aussi fait un message, mon problème est survenu.
Sur mon live ou sur le live de Strong?
Sur live de
Sur le tien, celui de Tronc. J'ai essayé.
Bon, bah c'est bon. Ça vient pas de chez
non,
moi.
non, ça tourne. Il y a un jeu avec Game pour les cons 2023, il fait marquer.
Voilà.
On lui balance un petit like au passage.
Merci, c'est gentil.
Et c'est marqué Game con.
Voilà.
Salut Benoît.
Salut Benoît, ça va quoi?
Ouh.
Lui, Benoît, il a pas de problème, il est à l'étranger, ça il va passer.
Ça a donné quoi alors
Benoît.
La conf.
Ce Game Pass.
C'était de la daube.
Bah, anticonstitutionnellement, tout de suite les mots savants. Hein. C'est le mot que tout le monde dit,
Benoît.
Personne n'a jamais su ce que ça voulait dire.
C'est vrai. C'est vrai.
Et à l'encontre de la Constitution.
Oui, mais non, mais c'est juste que la Constitution, en fait, il n'y a personne qui la connaît.
Ah bah c'est ça quoi.
Ou plutôt quand il la connaît, s'il se permet de...
Donc demain, si tu ne connais pas la Constitution, comment peut-elle être anticonstitutionnelle?
Je dirais comment il fait chaud.
Ouais. Il fait super chaud là, ça.
Il fait lourd là, c'est un truc
de ouf.
Ah non, nous en Belgique, on est bien. C'est un été normal.
Un été indien, c'est ça.
Ouais.
Non, c'est à peu près le même été qu'en 1983. Je vous invite à aller vérifier la météo de 1983 d'ailleurs.
C'est à cause de El Niño.
Ouais, c'est El Niño, ouais.
Non,
C'est pour ça qu'il y en a un qui a pris un bâton pour faire des choses.
C'est à cause d'Elon
C'est sur moi, El Niño.
C'est à cause d'Elon Musk, parce qu'il a envoyé trop de satellites pour son réseau internet.
C'est quand t'as un médecin de 80 ans qui se fait boxer par un gars qui voulait être en arrêt maladie, c'est El Niño. Pas de sa faute aux pauvres travailleurs qui ne voulaient pas travailler. Hein.
Salut Bloody, salut
Bloody.
Oh, il y a Bloody, bonjour Bloody. Oh putain, c'est Johnny Hallyday.
Salut Bloody.
Oh, la coupe de cheveux.
Ah, il a changé Johnny, hein.
Ah, la coupe de cheveux, il dirait Titeuf.
Il dirait Johnny, il vient de sortir du caveau, là.
Non, il dirait Titeuf.
Oh
Oh là là, là, même des mèches bleues, vertes.
Non,
Oh,
rouge.
jaune.
Bah, c'est ça,
Ah non.
qu'elle
Oh
fait.
là 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 là, purée.
Mais t'as rasé quel chien pour avoir autant de poils?
Ouais, t'as arraché. Elle a rasé un teckel.
Mais c'est ce qu'elle fait justement. Elle a travaillé dans le WC13, c'est pour ça qu'elle a la touffe à Titeuf. Bah, ça me
La touffe à Titeuf, attends, précise.
Bah,
les
au-dessus,
cheveux à Titeuf,
ouais.
s'il te plaît. Ah ouais, parce que
c'est
la touffe à Titeuf...
C'est un mélange de Titeuf et... Mais c'est déjà comment c'est la série là Happy Days, là, tu vois, celui qui fait Fonzie, là, avec la coupe...
Ouais, Fonzie, oui. Bah, c'était la coupe dans les années 50 aussi, hein, tout le monde portait la banane. Hein.
Ah bah, il a morflé Fonzie quand même. Hein.
Ouais, c'est ça, c'est la...
Ah, c'est comme le film Grease, regarde, ils avaient tous la banane. Et c'est dans les années 50. Hein.
Ouais, non, mais Travolta, c'était pas un vrai homme à l'époque. Enfin, toujours pas.
Oh là là.
Oh,
Oh
si,
là
excuse-moi.
là.
Bon, t'aurais vu, honnêtement, dans les années 60, 70, 80, un blouson noir arrivé avec un déhanché comme Travolta en pesant 48 kilos tout mouillé, ça t'aurait impressionné, sérieusement?
On sait jamais s'il fait du kung-fu.
Non, bah,
Oui.
à cette époque-là, s'ils
Du
avaient
kung
pas...
très très fou.
Ouais.
S'ils avaient pas un couteau, enfin une lame, qu'ils appelaient ça à l'époque, ils savaient pas se battre, ces gens-là.
Oh, t'inquiète pas.
Et puis après, t'as...
Ah non, ouais, parce qu'aujourd'hui, ils savent se battre.
Et puis après, t'as Crocodile Dundee, il leur a montré ce que c'était une lame, quoi.
Ah oui, ça c'est un couteau.
Ouais, mais Crocodile Dundee s'était fait agresser par un clone de Michael Jackson dans Thriller. Aussi. Tu vois, tu prends vraiment le mauvais exemple.
Non, c'est de toute
C'est évident.
Ouais. À part ça, qu'est-ce que vous en avez pensé du peu que vous avez pu voir?
Ouais,
Alan Wake a l'air intéressant, mais comme je suis arrivé que sur Alan Wake...
Ouais, mais bon,
magnifique.
Le souci de la Wake, si tu veux le jeu, t'es obligé de le prendre des maths.
Oui,
ah non, non, c'était même pas encore un homme soja à l'époque, eBay Tradi.
Le physique,
le
physique c'est mort. Hein.
De quoi, le physique de Travolta? Ouais, non, mais il était mort déjà il y a 40
Oh
ans.
non,
non, impossible. Moi, je me solidarise.
Moi aussi, je me solidarise.
Moi aussi. Oh l'enfoiré.
Oh lol.
Oh purée. Oh purée.
Ah, désolé, je suis pas connu pour ma subtilité. Les gars, hein.
On nous annonce une PS5 Pro, vous en pensez quoi? Bah oui, il y a une PS5 Pro qui va arriver.
M'en fous.
Les Nintendo Switch
Pro, mais nouveau design.
M'en fous.
Moi, je dirais une PS5
fat.
Plate. Tu vois
Slim fat.
Slim
fat.
Voilà.
Il peut faire même une PS5 une PS5 triple pixel, je m'en fous. Hein.
Comment elle s'appelle la pub là en ce moment là qui nous casse? Il y a même Adriana Carambeu qui fait la pub pour le truc. Voilà, c'est la PS5, c'est la PS5 comme j'aime. Vous pouvez perdre jusqu'à 5 kilos.
Même Adrien Carambeu fait la pub maintenant, elle. Oh là là.
Non, mais entre guillemets, avec comme j'aime, tu perds autant que quand t'achètes la PS4, hein, c'est-à-dire 600 balles.
Moi, j'aurais pas dit. Non, mais là, t'as vu en ce moment, elle est en solde là. Et t'as tous les influenceurs.
T'as aussi les manettes. T'as les manettes qui sont en solde.
500 balles.
474 €.
T'as aussi les manettes, ils sont à 50 €.
C'est Carambeu, ça fait des années qu'elle fait de la pub. Elle a commencé par Optique 2000.
Oui, ça je sais, mais je savais pas qu'elle a fait la pub de Comme J'aime. Hein.
Bah,
c'est pour le prix d'une manette, je vais
la meuf, elle est très crédible, elle a toujours été cuss comme.
Mais ce qui est bien, c'est qu'elle fait une pub pour maigrir, mais elle prend un chèque pour manger, c'est beau.
Mais non, mais même, elle a jamais été grosse, la meuf. Elle fait de la pub comme j'aime. Et la meuf, elle est cuss.
C'est vachement
crédible.
Est-ce que t'as vu Laurence Boccolini dans une pub comme j'aime?
Non. Ah, non.
Bah attends, il y a aussi un autre truc. Il y avait quand même Benjamin Castaldi. Romu.
Est-ce que t'as vu Minimati dans une pub pour les légumes pour dire manger sa soupe pour dire que ça fait grandir?
Romu. Romu. T'as bien vu Benjamin Castaldi quand il a fait aussi la pub de Comme J'aime?
Ouais, bah lui,
Ah ouais, mais bon, il était
toujours,
dans
ouais,
la dèche, hein, lui, il
oui.
est pardonnable.
Ouais, non, mais
le
franchement,
problème à Castaldi, c'est que c'est pas son moment qu'a migré, c'est son cerveau. Tu vois.
Ouais.
Oh.
Non.
Oh là
Voilà.
là.
Non, parce que
Oh là
le
là.
mec, il fait la pub.
Il avait un découvert de 4 millions.
Le mec, il fait la pub. Mais la vraie question, est-ce qu'il l'a proposé à son père?
Oh.
Son
Bah,
père, il est mort, gros, tu veux qu'il ait
Non, il a encore
pas-
envie. Son père, non, je crois qu'il a encore envie. Hein.
Ils veulent
Non, il est
vendre.
mort, là.
Ils veulent
Non,
vendre-
non,
ils veulent
non, je
vider
crois.
les stocks de PS5 de
Attends, non. Si, je crois. Non, il a encore envie, le père de Benjamin Castaldi. Hein. Attends.
Non, je crois qu'il est mort.
Attends, je vais te dire tout de suite.
Il est mort l'année dernière, je crois.
Non, Jean-Pierre Castaldi, né en 44, à 78 ans aujourd'hui.
Oh, il est encore vivant, on a encore mangé un flambi il y a 2 jours.
Oh là là là.
Ouais, il a mangé le plastique avec.
C'est pas possible.
Il a encore mangé un flambi il y a 2 jours.
Non, Flamby, c'est Jospin. C'est Jospin.
Non, c'est Hollande.
Non, il y a
c'est
Jospin et Hollande. C'est des Flambys.
Oh là là.
Ouais.
Après, il y en a
c'est la
tellement- il y en a-
Nescrépé chignon, on dirait.
Après, il y en a tellement qui meurent dans l'année que je fais plus la différence maintenant. Ils sont tous morts.
Tiens, regarde, je vais te montrer une info là. Il a même participé à un film, Castaldi. Ah,
Oh putain, c'est quoi cette. Ah, c'est toi, excuse-moi.
Le fils, hein, tu vois, il a participé pour la pochette d'un film, regarde qu'il est là. Toi. Et t'as même le prix de
Oh le bâtard.
Ah, elle est super cette série.
Oh l'enfoiré.
Putain.
Je sais pas ce qu'il a, Mudge, mais il a envie de brûler du monde aujourd'hui.
Oh là là, putain.
Non, je vais le battre parce qu'il dit des conneries.
Il sait qu'a lancé le trailer de Gollum. Là. Ah non, c'est By Kill. C'est le By Kill.
Oh là là.
Ah, ça
Oh
va.
là là.
Oh, tout de suite. Oh là là. Oh là là. Pauvre Gollum.
Ah non, parce que avec Gollum, il y a un truc qui est sympa, c'était sur Facebook, c'était ce matin. Tu vois Gollum qui joue à son projet là avec sur PS4, il a dit c'est quoi cette merde?
Bah, il n'y avait pas un jeu Gollum qui était annoncé là en fait.
Il est sorti, c'est une bouse.
Ce jeu-là, il va être retiré des ventes. Enfin,
C'est une bouse.
Il a fait un flop. Et dans 10 ans, tout le monde va essayer de le retrouver.
Non, parce que j'ai même pas entendu quand il est
Je
sorti.
crois que je vais l'acheter. Je vais le mettre de
Moi
côté.
aussi.
Il m'a
Je
pas
vais la mettre de côté. Moi je pense
Moi, je vais le télécharger et je vais jouer.
Je crois que dans un carrefour.
Non, faut
il
l'acheter en
va
physique.
9 balles.
Si tu sais l'avoir en physique, faut l'acheter en physique. Hein. Une bouse devient rare parce qu'elle est vite enlevée des ventes.
Ouais,
Donc si tu l'as en physique, il faut la garder.
Mais le problème, c'est qu'une bouse
Regarde
elle
E.T.
plus longtemps. Alors, c'est bon. Voilà. De toute façon,
On t'a
c'est
pas
le fun,
demandé d'y
déjà.
jouer.
Oh là là.
Ouais,
Oh là là.
je sais pas quoi vous dire.
Et comment va Cindy Lauper?
Oh là là.
Oh Max.
Oh putain de. Oh,
J'adore Cindy Lauper.
Ah, mais elle a mal vieilli. Hein. Je crois que c'est devenu une Brigitte Bardot numéro 2. Hein.
J'entends les goodies.
Oh là là là.
En même temps, elle a quel âge, quoi?
Ah oui, il y a l'âge hein, qui fait aussi.
Ah,
que-
c'est vrai, t'as raison, ça y est, oui, le studio a fermé.
Après, je dis pas, elle a quand même mieux vieilli que Brigitte. Hein, parce que Brigitte, on est. tu sais, en fait, c'est comme.
Ça lance sous les défauts qu'à un moment, tu cherches après. Quoi.
Oh là là.
On passe du coq à l'âne, c'est la
Quand
même
tu
chose.
dis Brigitte, tu parles de Monsieur Trogneux?
Non, non, je parlais de la grande défendeur de la cause animale.
Ouais. C'est
Ouais.
même les animaux la
Même
touchent
les
pas,
animaux,
Brigitte.
ils sont-
hein.
Non, mais même les animaux, quand ils la voient, ils s'enfuient. C'est ça qui les protège, en fait.
Des fois qu'ils prennent les
Oh là là là.
Tu sais, t'es pas obligé d'avoir de l'âge pour être. De ressembler à rien. Tu regardes Fergie, sans maquillage, laisse tomber. Hein. Elle fait peur. Hein.
Non, moi, j'y mange ses proutes.
Ah,
ouais,
non.
Oh.
Ouais, à une époque, ouais, mais puis maintenant, c'est fini. Ah bah Sabrina,
Ouais,
Sabrina,
ça va,
à ce qui paraît, Sabrina, elle a des gants de toilette.
Tu sais, quand
Oh là
t'arrives
là.
quand t'arrives entre 40 et 50 ans,
Des gants de
tu fais plus de
toilette.
gardant, hein.
Il y a Moche dans le chat qui a marqué Sabrina. Bah, Sabrina, franchement, je l'ai revu il y a pas longtemps. Bah, quand elle avait fait le film, la Star 80, franchement.
Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'elle avait bien vieilli dans le film Star 80, j'avoue.
Pour l'âge qu'elle a, franchement, elle est encore bien.
Non, mais avant, elle avait les alvéoles au niveau des épaules. Bon, maintenant, elle les a au niveau du nombril. Mais c'est
Oh
toujours
là
les
là.
mêmes.
Oh putain.
Il est plus violent que moi.
J'ai dit des alvéoles, hein.
Oui, les alvéoles, ouais, mais on a bien compris ce que ça voulait. C'est les
Ah ouais,
aréoles.
non, mais j'ai utilisé des termes corrects. Hein.
Non,
suis
pas trop, c'est
pondéré
les aréoles. C'est les aréoles, le terme correct.
Ou des
Ouais, bon,
auréoles.
on s'en fout, tout le monde a
Non,
compris,
pas les
on passe
auréoles.
par les sémiches. Hein.
Oh bah oui, on a bien compris.
Bloody,
Du pain de
toi,
campagne.
t'es de mèche avec Paco. Hein, toi.
Oh, elle est fine celle-là. Oh,
Elle est fine. Oh, elle est fine.
Mouah, merci Maxoudet. Elle me fait rire intérieurement.
Oh, purée.
Vous êtes de mèche. Ouais, si elle pouvait m'en donner quelques-unes, tu as des mèches, ça m'irait bien.
Ah, mais si tu veux, j'ai la taupe, hein.
Ah ouais, mais après, faut faire les implants.
Ah, c'est dégueulasse. Ah, tu parlais des cheveux. Oh, excuse-moi.
Ouais, moi, j'ai pas envie de faire un voyage en Turquie pour aller me faire.
Oh, pas cool.
Non, alors là, là, j'entends Romu qui dérape, mais il y a Ace là qui en rajoute une couche. Je ne parlais de personne en particulier.
J'ai rien dit du tout. Moi,
On a rien dit, nous. On a même pas donné de nom.
Non, mais
on a rien dit.
Ace, il a tellement rigolé de bon cœur. Ace, il a tellement rigolé de bon cœur que je sais à qui il a pensé.
Ah.
Les chauves domineront le monde.
Oui,
Jean-Marcel Vost.
Je suis bientôt parti du club. Voilà, ça commence.
Maman, toi qui es fan de Jean-Pierre Coff, viens voir, il vient d'arriver, viens.
Mais toi, je t'emmerde, hein.
Ah, Claude.
C'est de la merde.
Oh là là.
Je veux la recette du cassoulet.
Ah.
Ouais, sinon, j'ai un petit message pour Trong.
Ouais. Tu prends le canard, pour retirer sa graisse, tu frottes bien profond.
Et après, tu le fourres et tu tires d'un coup sec.
Alors, je voulais dire à Trong, c'était gentil de passer chez moi hier, hein, mais il faudrait que tu reprennes tes suppos. Parce que...
Ah, t'es...
Mais qu'est-ce que tu fous avec ça, toi aussi? Ben non.
C'est du magnésium.
Bah, c'est du magnésium, ça va.
Ah,
lui,
il le prend par le... Ouais, il le prend par le...
C'est du magnésium à la glycérine. À la glycérine.
Bah, non, pète pas derrière, hein. Ça explose.
Attendez, on va faire un truc tout bête.
Ah, Claude. Claude.
Oui.
Ouais, j'ai reçu un message, il y a quelqu'un qui m'a dit que tu abuses. Tu veux que je te montre qui c'est?
Ah non, je m'en bats les couilles.
Non, si, il faut que tu le voies.
Ah, c'est Romu, ouais, non, mais ça c'est normal, il est habitué maintenant.
Non, je vais te montrer. Vas-y. Tiens, voilà.
Attends,
regarde.
Non, ça, non, pas du tout.
Ah non, Stronge.
C'est un petit.
Non, là,
c'est trop là. Non, là, tu vas trop loin. Là.
Moi, ça me fait
trop loin.
rire.
Merde. Ah.
Désolé les gars.
Il a dérapé.
80 ans, merde, il faut se retirer. Bon,
hein, on peut plus.
Non, on peut plus.
On est en 2020, mais non, on est en 2023.
Non, mais
ah ouais,
j'ai rien dit. Romu, j'ai rien dit. Hein,
Oui, non, mais t'as pas besoin de dire, on l'a vu. Et franchement, ce genre de truc, évite, quoi. Ça m'énerve.
Non, mais.
Oh, mais
non,
attends,
mais
Max. Max, il a un siège RGB.
Il a un siège? Non.
Si,
ah ouais.
Ah ouais, putain, il rigole.
Ah ouais, carrément.
C'est un enfant.
Ça permet d'avoir des jolies lampes qu'il voit pas quand il est assis.
Non, mais des fois, il se met le soir, il éteint la lumière, il a l'impression de faire une rencontre du troisième type.
Ah, c'est dégueulasse ça.
C'est à toi de parler, Paco, ce qu'il y a derrière ton siège. On dirait que t'es dans un vaisseau spatial en direction de moi.
Ces sièges-là, c'est pratique, ça, c'est quand tu rentres au soirée que t'es bourré, comme ça, tu sais où ce qu'il est, ce fauteuil.
Voilà, en fait, c'est...
Ouais, non, mais t'inquiète, avec un signal comme ça, y a pas que la soirée qui rentre, hein.
Oh bah tiens.
Oh là là.
Ah bah voilà, bah on s'en doutait pas.
C'est qui a
Il y a Sandy de Red Red.
John Marston, il a morflé.
Et tu crois, est-ce que tu crois que je peux modifier le live en plein live?
Ouais, normalement, ouais, tu vas dans...
Non, mais le mettre que pour les membres sponsors. Combien tu crois qu'il y en a qui vont sauter? Oh, je rigole. Ouais.
Ouf.
Non, bah...
Ouf.
Après, c'est dommage, il y a des gens, ils sont venus, ils rigolent autant que nous et on va...
Ouais, c'est pas grave.
Ouais, ils sont en train...
Ils seront obligés de raquer s'ils veulent regarder.
Ah ouais, non, ils sont en train de...
Abonnez-vous,
pour les mettre sur TikTok.
Attends, ah ouais, tiens, tu parles de TikTok, tiens, vas-y, je vais faire un live TikTok en même temps que je suis en live sur YouTube.
Ils vont faire des sous sur TikTok. Parce que
Oh, vas-y,
TikTok,
vas-y.
c'est bien.
Eh Max, t'es mignonne comme ça te va bien cette coupe, hein.
Merci.
Ah ouais, moi j'aime bien.
Si je te vois de dos,
de te voir
tout ce
avec,
que tu feras, c'est
autant
ah.
Ah, dis-moi, Paco.
Oui.
C'est quoi ton anniversaire? Je t'offre la même coupe que Max.
T'as pas besoin. Moi, j'en veux pas.
Oh, ça c'était pas con, par contre.
Il a déjà racheté des mecs.
T'inquiète, aussi, on lui offrira de l'humour.
Voilà.
Bah, attention,
pour ma future chevelure, j'ai passé commande des poils de cul chez Max.
Ah, si tu veux, je peux t'en vendre. Hein. J'ai des
Il est en
fesses
train
plus
de faire
polies
ça
que mon
tout à
crâne.
coup. Ouais, mais je veux tester une autre couleur, tu vois. J'ai fait
Ah, bah,
Bon.
écoute, il y a du brun, il y a du gris. Hein.
Bah, j'ai fait toutes les
Bon.
couleurs sauf le roux, donc pourquoi pas, tu vois. C'est une expérience à vie.
Bon, moi les mecs, je vais vous laisser, hein.
Ouais,
Ah bah ça y est, toi t'as sorti
Des
ta
poils de
coupe.
fion roux.
Ouais.
Dégueulasse.
Allez, bah je vous dis
C'est
bonne
qui
nuit,
ronfle
hein.
C'est qui ronfle?
Ah, tu t'en vas déjà, Trong?
Ouais. Demain je travaille, moi je suis
Ouah.
pas. Donc c'est pour
Ah,
ça.
parce que moi, je travaille pas.
Ouais.
Ah, bah ça va, il est que 22h.
C'est qui ronfle là?
C'est qui fait ça?
C'est Max.
Voilà, c'est celui-là que j'ai imité. Voilà. On l'entend plus.
Non, c'est.
Ah, je l'ai muté, moi. S'il me casse les pieds encore, je le fous dans la fosse. Hein.
Bah, allez, je vous dis bonne nuit à tous, hein.
Bonne nuit, à demain, courage.
Salut.
Allez, bonne nuit.
Salut. Bon, moi je vais arrêter le live, donc c'était un petit live sur la Gamescom. Dites-moi en commentaire ce que vous en pensez. C'était Trong et je vous dis bonne soirée à tous. Salut.